Howdy, ladies and gents, and welcome to Tins and Gins, episode 65. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, no matter where you are. You're joined by the usual bunch of merry men. Mr. Daxter.
How are you?
Collectible Unit.
Evening.
Collectible.
The Bread Man.
Finger guns.
The Proclamation. And last but not least, our guest tonight. This man has been absolutely ripping it up in Resident Evil 2, OG, all scenarios, and also an absolutely superb musician. Word on the street is that just like Samson, he gets his strength from his hair, and he may or may not be here to fuck spiders. All we know is he's Rad Shaz.
Hey.
Good morning, Shaz. Welcome in.
Good morning.
Hey, Shaz, cheers.
What an intro.
So Shaz made it clear to us that he did not wake up an hour ago, or he wasn't like half asleep when he joined the call. But he made that clear.
I was awake at 8 o'clock. So that was an hour and a half ago.
Sorry?
Well, not too bad, not too bad.
Extra half hour makes all the difference.
Shaz put out a tweet like 3 hours ago or 4 hours ago, and apparently you can schedule tweets. I didn't notice the thing.
Dax was absolutely.
And I was like, did Shaz wake up at 6 a.m. to put a tweet out to say that he was joining us?
It's as if Dax like doesn't use Twitter, you know? No.
He
Wait,
was like, Shaz's been sitting there all night, like, Tins&Gins tomorrow. Yes, I can't wait. I'm so excited. I gotta let everyone know.
But yeah, Shaz, thanks for joining us. We've been trying to schedule this in for quite a while, so thanks for taking your time to join us. And it's quite awkward, I suppose, with the time zones.
No, it's fine. Like it's early for me, so yeah, it's like almost 9:30.
Well, listen, I want to thank you because I don't have to rush home from work and cram a bunch of shit in a half-hour time period.
Here, we're moving the normal time back an hour, all right? Just fucking chill out.
Just chill out. We're pushing it back. We're pushing it. We're pushing it on an hour, so it suits you, Beardy, and it suits the Australians a bit more as well.
See, Beardy, I join and I'm doing stuff for you. You know what I mean?
And the Kiwis.
I'm here to sort out. You know?
Listen, eventually we'll get these two going, and it'll just be the Irish or the Scottish and the American. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Wonder, like 10 years from now, who's going to be on and who's going to be not here?
10 years from now,
none of us. It's gonna be like Boney M. I'm sure Boney M. All like the members have their own version of Boney M. Of like one original member. I'm sure that is why. That's what it'll be like.
Dropping letters as they go off.
The Tins&Gins, Gins and Tins, and they'll just be like different variations of the same name.
Fuck Gins, just Tins.
Yeah.
Imagine if your whole show gets passed on to 4 different guys.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Yeah, when we're splitting, it's like, I'm Tin. All right? I'm taking the Tin. You can fuck off.
Yeah, one uses Gins, one uses the ampersand, and I'm the spaces because there should be spaces in the name, you know?
Spaces.
It's like, my colleague's like, my podcast name is...
Yeah. Catchy, memorable, you know?
Yeah. Nah, we just try to make it, as I was saying to Shaz, we just try to make it as chill as possible, and we're like down in the pub. So.
Well, we just said it right before, like it just descends into abusing Beardy or Dax, one of the two. me and Percy, like when they're bickering, just tend to look at each other in the camera and just giggle. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
It's just a normal stream. It's just a normal stream. Fuck's sake.
Right, yeah.
These two are pumping.
Oh, God.
Pumping. Everyone that's in chat from Shaz's community, welcome in. I've seen a few of you in there, so hopefully you enjoy yourselves. And if you have any questions for Shaz, just slide into one of our DMs, myself, Collective, Percy, or Beardy.
We actually can pick it up in a chat too. Usually
oh yeah, if you put it in chat and just at one of us, we should be like, we'll take mental note of it and we'll come back to it when we can.
If it's something that you don't want Chaz to know it's you asking, then I guess you could message us.
Yeah, if you're asking, like, you know,
don't be worried, Chaz. Don't be worried. But it's
the length of his, you know, his hair. Like, just send me a DM.
So, anyway, Chaz, have you had a good week? Did you get a good sleep?
Yeah, I think so. One of my kids was already up as soon as because when I finished and rated you, I went inside. I packed up out here, and when I went inside, my son was making weird noises in his bed, so I went in there and he was just awake, and I was like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "I want mum." So yeah, I had to take him to bed. Oh no, he wanted to go sleep in my bed, so. And then I sat down and watched you and ate an ice block.
What the fuck's an ice block?
Parenthood, you know what I mean? The dream.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
That's a dream. Yay. Gay kids.
I mean, Shaz, so me and you can maybe talk about this a bit more in detail later, but I've got more than my hands full with a Malamute. Never mind kids or anything like on top of that. So,
Same.
you know, more power to you. Like, geez, Kia's a handful at the best of times.
No, 2 kids, cat, a dog, and a wife. Mayhem here.
All the while you're absolutely killing it on Resi. You know, this is.
How old are your kids, Chaz? If you don't mind me asking.
4 and 2. No, 4 and 3. Sorry.
Boy, girl, both boys, both girls.
Both boys.
Both
2
boys.
boys.
Lucky man, huh?
Easy to look after, I think.
Yeah.
Beauty's in the
That's
same
thing,
boat as
A
you.
lot of trouble when they turn teenagers.
Yeah, I'm dreading it. So I gotta ask you now, because I had it where my firstborn was like an absolute, like he's actually like a really good kid, and my secondborn is an absolute nightmare. Are you going through the same?
We call him Mullet the cunt.
I don't call him that.
I call him that.
He's the bear formerly known as Mullet because his mullet is now off. But
he's like Prince, the artist formerly known as Mullet. He'll be a symbol soon enough.
Like my first kid, I feel like was like so easygoing, and my second is just everything was not nailed down. He just gets into it. I don't know.
That's what this kid does. He goes into the fridge and pulls that leftover pizza and shit.
Yeah, everything. I just walked out I like an hour ago, and he's got like a taffy, and I'm like, what? I didn't know we had taffies. Where did you find that from? Where's that from?
You got a Mars bar?
Where's the stash? Tell me. Where's your mother keeping them?
You fat little shit.
That's when you can be nice. Tell daddy where the bars are.
So, Shaz, one thing I want to discuss, I was talking to you about obviously before we went live, is the whole partnership thing on Twitch. And obviously, guys, if anyone knows Shaz, his stream has been fucking massive the last few months and well deserving of partner, but unfortunately, he keeps getting cock-blocked by Twitch. And Shaz, I meant to ask, like, did they give you any feedback on like what to do differently or anything like that, or is it just kind of like just keep going?
Just the same copy and paste message. It's word for word the same, and they never say best wishes at the end. It says best Twitch team, like best comma. Twitch
You just reply back, the shit is Twitch team. How about that?
It's not like kind regards or anything. It's just best.
Yeah, it's just
Twitch
like they
team
didn't even.
at your service.
Their copy and paste message isn't even anything. But I don't know. Everyone says you just got to keep going. Like, just keep applying. So it's just, I don't know what they're after. Like, if they just, but apparently, like, if they want me to get more subs, they can't say that because if they said that, it would be them being greedy. So imagine they're like, no, we'll make you partner when you're making us more money.
They don't
So obviously they can't say that.
Cash grab.
They're like coughing. Tier 3s. Tier 3. Sorry, something just got caught there, man.
No, I'm talking about this tier 3 coffee.
It seems you have not hit enough hype trains this month. So yeah, you're out. Sorry.
How many hype trains did you get this month? Let me check the record.
And were they hype? Were they hype enough?
Yeah.
Were they poggers?
Let me see your pog counter for the month. This is
But the
shit.
thing that's just heartbreaking about it is that I'll see people with lower stats than mine getting through on the first go, or people that have got the exact same stats getting through on the first go. I'm like, is that something personal? Do I say?
Yeah, well, like if you think about Holy Soul recently, like he got, I know his stream is popping off, but yours says as well, and you both stream Resi. He doesn't do like massive things outside of Twitch, and you don't do massive. Like I consider both of your content rather similar.
Yeah,
and he got it first try, and you've tried twice now, so it's weird.
Oh no, Holy Soul got it on his fourth go.
Oh
He's
wait,
been trying since last year.
Oh shit, really? Sorry, I thought he got it first try.
I've only had a few runs, yeah.
Oh fuck!
But I stopped applying. I applied twice last year, and then I only just applied recently, and I got knocked back again because my stats were like 20% better. Like it was like over 20%. Like everything. Like if you compared my graph from November to January, it was night and day. I was like, "Fuck! All right, that definitely has to go through." And then, yeah, 3 weeks later, sorry, but we like what you're doing there. It's like, well, if you like what I'm doing. So yeah, I don't know what they want or exactly what stat they're looking at. Like. My chat always gets like over 1,000 messages like a night, you know. So and before I'd be lucky to get 100. So I don't know what's up.
See, it seems to be just seems to be very like arbitrary, like just a coin flip. decision
Almost,
by
yeah.
them. It's bizarre. It's
Like, put a
very
bunch of
very
names in a
strange.
hat and pick it out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe the other
I
people that
wonder,
have
is it
applied that
actually
month
decided
will-
by a human? As in, is there somebody on the other end that goes, okay, let me go to twitch.tv/radshaz and actually investigate his analytics? Or is it when
yeah.
you go into a system that's like, it's an AI and they just decide yes, no, yes, no, yes,
Yeah,
and
push
based
things out
on
straight away.
XYZ.
But I don't know what it is. It could be a robot because I said I get an automated message.
Yeah,
So,
I
you know,
don't.
and the first time I applied, that message came back within 12 hours. So it's like I got knocked back extremely quickly. Whereas the last time I applied, late January, that took like a few weeks to come through, and I thought, oh fuck, I must have got through. I must have been put in the yes pile, but I was in the no pile. It's the same message each time. The one I posted on Twitter it's just heartbreaking. It's like
It's
and
got to
I've
be a
been
robot, dude.
hauling ass, and they don't think I'm working hard. Like that's the thing. It's like they're telling you you're not working hard enough, and it's like, well, what else can I do? In January, I had COVID, and I was streaming every day, so I was like, damn, it doesn't get any better than that. Like I got like a whole bunch of new followers, I got heaps, and then yeah, apparently not enough. But the other thing is like people saying it's like, I just keep applying, like you'll be fine. It's just they're weird.
Yeah, eventually you will get, like, I think your channel is still growing, so.
Yeah, and every time I apply, it's like my channel's just that bit bigger.
Yeah.
But the one in January, that was massive. Like I said it was like 20%. Like my stats were up 20%. Besides follow rate, but everything else was like 20%. Like average views, everything was like noticeably better. And still, I was, yeah, just when I saw that it was the same automated message, I was just like, fuck off. Like,
I can't recall if it was like in your message or if I've seen it elsewhere, but it's like, oh, if you keep this up, then please feel free to apply in a few months. And that's exactly what you've done. Is that from last time to now, you've continued to work at it, and it's like you say that 20% extra, and you're like, well, I'm delivering exactly what you asked for and more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Frustrating.
Yeah, absolutely.
And contrast to that, actually, Shaz, where you are now, if we look back at the start when you were streaming off a Mac, right?
Yeah, and my crappy laptop. And just I was literally using the iMac webcam, like, and its microphone. I didn't have a headset. So basically my streams sound like I was talking away from back here, like it was so. I'm playing Resident Evil 2 as well, and no one in chat or anything. Like it took me 3-4 months to get affiliate, and then after that, that's right, because someone came into my channel and they resubbed, but they were only been following me for like less than 3 years. I'm like, how does that work? How have you got like a founder's badge? It took me like 9 months to get like 10 subscribers. So my channel has had this big ass slow burn, if you will.
And
first streams,
at the start, were you like doing like regular streams as you are now, or was it kind of like once a week, or just kind of random whenever you felt like it?
When I first started, I think it may have been February-ish, 2018. No, it's 2019. I started doing every second day. And then eventually I just said, okay, I think I'll just move it to Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because I saw that Tuesday and Wednesday, those streams were always bad. So I went to Twitch tracker and had a look.
Yeah.
And like
Tuesday's always bad for me, but good for Collie, so.
I don't get it, like how that works. But for some reason, Tuesday, Thursday, and mainly the weekends,
Collie pays better.
were always poor stats.
I think it's the content, Beardy.
I just rolled into the Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Nice, and you stuck to that ever since?
Yeah, just Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It works because like my wife knows that's when I'll be streaming and all that. But sometimes, yeah, I rarely, like if I miss a stream, I'll say, hey, because I'm missing tonight's stream. Do you mind if I stream tomorrow night? Or did you have any plans or anything? And she's like, that's good. You can stream on that night.
Yeah. How did your family react to like your streaming? Like, how did that whole thing come about? You know what I mean? Like,
when I first started, I was just doing it in the afternoon while my wife was still at work and my kid was still at daycare. And this one only had one kid. And I was embarrassed to tell her. I was just like, oh, yeah, so tonight, I'm just...
I do this thing.
I remember I couldn't even look at it. I was just like, yeah, I'm just going to be playing some games on my laptop and Might be broadcasting him out to the world. I don't know. But
You'd like it'd be so much easier to be like, hey, I'm just watching porn out in the shed.
But I wasn't in the garage. That's when I was still. I moved out here because I was getting too noisy and I was waking the kids up. Like if I was doing a big, like just uncontrollably, that's what would happen. And out here, I've got like acoustic treatment
the
and stuff.
fucking
So
death stare.
Oh shit! Do you actually have the foam padding and stuff?
yeah.
Oh,
it's
nice.
not soundproofing. It's just like so my voice doesn't bounce back so much. But I got to do the roof. But it doesn't matter because this house is getting knocked down soonish. But I might as well. It doesn't cost too much anyway to put like just to get like a $50 big piece. But yeah,
Just like
really good
sellotape
here,
a
like-
mattress up there, you'd be
yeah.
you'd be fine.
And then just midstream, he's
great
just flying by
content.
his mat. Just fucking mid run. He's oh fuck.
I remember watching
the difference.
I remember watching a streamer back in the day. I think it was a World of Warcraft stream, but he was an American dude, but he had such a one of those guys who has a radio voice, like, "Hey, welcome to the stream," like just perfect voice. But he was in a little like when you look behind him, all of this was padded, and I was like, "Is this whole room like that?" But it turned out he had a little. He bought basically a small studio that's like 2 meters wide, 3 meters long, and he put it into his room, and the whole thing is padded, and there's a little door at the end that you walk out into your normal room, and he just set up his PC, and it's so fucking. But I mean, his acoustics were like, perfect.
Perfect.
I actually just found out I didn't know they actually did that. Like they sold like studios like that. Like you get the parts and you just build it like a little square wherever you want.
When's it arriving, Beardy? When's it arriving?
No.
Percy's gonna get that. Percy's gonna get that with a new beast.
Oh yeah, guys! Percy got his new PC today. Let's fucking go!
Yeah.
Absolute tank of a
If,
PC.
if anyone was gonna call in sick tonight, I was expecting Percy to go, "Oh guys, I'm a bit poorly. Got any toys
SSD's
to play
acting up,
with?"
so it's making me ill.
I was tempted. I'm on it right now. It was the first thing I done was boot up Resi to see how it was running.
Oh, nice.
I can't believe the difference.
6,000 frames.
Well, imagine.
You don't even look at the knife and it breaks. It's class. That's awesome, Percy. We're all buzzing for you.
Daxter's going G3. Oh, we're done.
Yeah, look, one swipe, 1,000 FPS, just.
It was weird how they did that for Resident Evil 2. Then in Resident Evil 3, it doesn't work.
Oh, is it not a thing in Resi 3?
No, because it was made by a different team.
All right, okay.
That's why the game was a bit janky compared to the.
You can say
original. The
shit,
original was made by
Chaz.
the
You can say
actual,
shit. It's
Capcom
fine.
Team. Whereas RE3 just had the assets from RE2 remake, but I don't know how game developing works, but they fucked it.
It's a different game. They had it in a dodge roll.
It's not as good.
Percy, all I've got to do is if you go to 120 frames, don't put abusive messages to Shaz in your titles, by the way. Only Dax did that.
Here, I did not put Shaz in my title at all.
You did so.
Oh, did I? Sorry, Shaz.
I don't know.
I think I set my title as like trying to be Chaz.
Not have been a time. where
Oh,
Chaz
that,
was-
yeah.
Yeah, he's just like sub exactly Shaz's time attempts.
But Shaz, you're the reason. Yeah, but that was it. It was sub Shaz. That was the goal. But Shaz, you're the reason I started running Resident Evil. Obviously, Collie and a few other people were pushing me as well. But you were the person that was like, "Here, I have a time. Join me." And once I saw you leave Resident Evil 2 remake, I was like, "Now's the chance. Get him while he's down. Kick the dog while he's down.
Yeah.
Well, he's got his back turned.
yeah.
Shank it in."
Hey,
It's
remember
like one
that
thing I
time?
wish I had more
we played
time to
this?
practice. Like when I'm streaming.
Dax is like,
basically-
"What's practice?"
Yeah.
Dax, I fought
Streaming is
G3
practice.
like for an hour one day. GG's, good practice.
Here, and then I PB'd Collie the next stream. All right,
Wait,
so.
wait, you said that to who else was it? Was it Lucy? And
Yeah,
Jess
Lucy
Shane or
Lover. He was
something
like, "Oh yeah,
that?
G3's hard," and I was like, "I practiced it for like an hour."
But like, no, but like they're both like practice is vital. You have to practice. And Dax, I did practice for like an hour once. And they're like,
I booted the game up.
yeah,
Lucy was literally doing your emote, Collie. The bruh.
yeah.
Nice practice. Oh, here, I'm just going to top up my drink. Give me a sec.
I no worries, no worries.
I have 2,000 hours in this game. I guess I'll just.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Percy, I guess if you've got any Resi questions or stuff like that to speak to Shaz, I know there'll be a lot of Resi fans in the chat.
But what would be your favorite? Is 2 your favorite?
Yeah, RE298. That's the one I grew up playing. But RE1, I don't know if I avoided playing that because I was scared of it as a kid. Because it's in a house. So it's more relatable that like shit can go wrong. Whereas RE2 is like on the streets in the police station. And I don't live there, so that's okay. That's
More fair. I like the logic of young Shaz. Yeah, that's
the way I'm thinking back to it. But I remember that opening scene in RE1 would scare me. Like when you see the first zombie eating one of your team members. That always used to freak me out. And I would like look away when they would come and be like, the sound of it was like scary. Like you hear that big throat rip. It was like always still like just haunting. And because of my parents' house, there's like a hallway like that where you walk down and turn to the right, and that's where our PlayStation was. Like that's where our little setup was, like our little play area. And it was almost exactly the same. So it was just like having that happen. And I was like, every time I'd be walking down, like I couldn't go because there was 2 stories in my parents' house, and I couldn't go downstairs at night time because it was too scary. Because like that's where the garage was, and it was basically just a garage and a laundry and 2 bedrooms down there, and a little play area where we played. Like it was very small, and I couldn't go down there at nighttime because of Resident Evil.
That was the effect of him back in the day, though. Like you weren't as like desensitized as like some people might be now.
Yeah.
Well, I think anyway. But like the cover of Resident Evil 1 scared the shit out of me. The European one was the half zombified face in black and white on the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I remember seeing that. It was like, I guess it was 3 or 4. I was like, oh no. I couldn't even look at the cover. I was just like, no. And my brother got to that, like the one part where the first time the dogs come out, they jump through the windows.
Yeah.
And I was out of there. As soon as I seen the glass crack and the dogs jump down, I just boom, gone. See you later, brother. You're dead, but I'm going to survive.
It was so loud as well. Like when you play the PS1 versions of Resident Evil, they're so much louder, especially the jump scares. It's like they just peak the volume out for those 1 bits.
Oh, the tactical jump scare, just make everything loud. Paranormal Activity style.
Especially the biggest one in RE2 is the liquor jumping through the mirror.
That got me on my recent playthrough.
And it's really loud. If you're playing on the PS1 emulator, or just on PS1, it is fucking loud. I think on GameCube it might be really loud as well. But man, it's loud. And it got me on stream when I was first like streaming it. And I was like, oh, yeah, liquor's gonna jump from the window. And even though I knew it was gonna happen, it still scared me. I was like, I knew that was gonna happen, but I was still like
Ooh, spooky.
I think it's because just the volume and you have headphones on, it just caught me off guard.
Do you like the direction like Resident Evil's going with their games? Like, do you like how that's playing out, like all that?
Yeah,
Like
but I think
all the way to now, like to 7 or Village, like the way it's headed.
Yeah, I think they should have changed the title. Like, it shouldn't have been Resident Evil. It should have been like, yes, it's in the Resident Evil universe, but it's not Resident Evil. And that would have. But here's the thing: I think they are just cashing in on the name Resident Evil.
Yeah,
it's a brand now, is it? It's globally recognized and stuff, is it? So yeah.
Yeah, so if they said
Chris
this is now called whatever the fuck, I don't think it. You know, a lot of people that just walk into the shops and go, "Oh, Resident Evil," they would have looked over and just saw a random game title and kept walking. So obviously there are a lot of people like that don't. They're not on Twitch. No, they're not on Twitch, not on Twitter or anything. They're not like in the know. They're probably not even following any Resident Evil Capcom shit on their Facebook. So they just walk in the shops and go, "Oh, look, Resident Evil Village, a new Resident Evil game. Yeah, I'll go pick this up." So there's people out there like that, and that's why I reckon that's why it's still called Resident Evil, because they're targeting those people that don't know what's up.
So yeah, definitely. Whereas if it was just like a horror, like if it was Resident Evil Village, but just called The Village or whatever, it would just be
traction.
another game or whatever. Yeah, exactly. No, that's very right. That's very true. I've only ever played the remake of RE2. That's the only ever Resi game I played. And Pork Hammer made me play as Claire with the red biker suit on because he was in. I was like,
that ass.
He's like, play as Claire and put on the red biker suit. I was like, all right, Porky, if you say so, mate. And then as soon as it loads in, I was like, oh, fair enough, Porky, good shout.
But Collie, have you ever played Leon in the noir outfit?
No, I've seen it.
Man.
I've seen it. He's a hunk. He's a hunk and a
absolute chunker, dummy thick. I know how he fits past half of those zombies. I know how he fits through the fucking doorways. To be fair.
Yeah.
But no,
do you guys see when people were using the naked mod on that? Like they're not completely naked. They got like a swimsuit on.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
I've not seen this.
I've seen loads of mods of Jill in RE3 with like very tight outfits. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
And I've stuck
A lot of
around in
people
those
got
streams too long. Too long.
Bringing up Orch again. If you look at any of his former world records or world records, all the thumbnails are like Leon naked and like a like going across the privates, or the same with like Claire or something like that. And they're like, "Oh, you have to click in." Then you're just like, and I'd know now is just say, "You're not allowed to use mods in a speed run, huh?" It's literally like, is he actually doing it in this? And he's like, no, he got the clickbait. Well done.
Gotcha. Now you got to watch 55 minutes of this run.
On top of that, because people will be scrolling through on a recommended, and they'll be like, "Oh, wow, look, Claire's half naked."
La booba. That's it.
What? It's just that Mongolian.
Here we go again.
And because all they did was click on that video, it's gonna feed it into like their algorithm. That's the thing. Once, you know How to Catch a Predator?
Yeah.
I showed my mate Iceman just one video of that. And he's like, I said, now watch. I guarantee you, if you go to your homepage, you'll have at least 3 recommendations for How to Catch a Predator. And he did. He's like, holy fuck, you're right. My feed is now just How to Catch a Predator everywhere.
Yeah, I remember that happened to me like during lockdown and that, just during the day, like alongside Twitch, just watching YouTube and that. And I watched one like A&E in America, like traffic cop stops. I watched one video. And then all of my recommended for like the next 6 months was all that. And I think I've watched every single episode of it now. Just because it's been like, oh, that's recommended. I'll just watch this. Oh, it's only 10 minutes. And then it just like auto plays all of them. And it's easy done. Like it's easy done.
What's even funnier is that on my phone, it'll be all the stuff I watch. But on the PS5, where my son will watch all these like kids stuff on YouTube, it's the same account. But on the PS5, it has the recommendations, but on my phone, it will have my recommendations. It's weird how Google has like separated those two.
It ties it to the device rather than
the
account. That's interesting.
Speaking of cartoons and stuff, Shaz, you've been harping on about this new one that's been going around, something similar to Rick and Morty. What's it called?
Oh, Smiling Friends. Yeah, check it out. It's my friend did the sound for it. Like he writes the music and stuff for it. It's on Adult Swim. And if you guys know Michael Cusack and Psychic Pebbles, they're both working on it. And Michael Cusack is, I wouldn't say his mate, but he's like an acquaintance of mine. He's like him and Brendan like best friends. My friend, like he's always in chat. No Glubber. He he's the sound designer for the show, and they just got approved for a 2nd season.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I've seen that around a lot. I just need to watch it.
Right. Oh, I've seen a couple of clips of that. Yeah,
it's fucking amazing. I didn't expect it to be that funny, but it's because Michael Cusack and Psychic Pebbles, they're like Newgrounds guys, like they're from that way back, and now like they pitched a show to Adult Swim, and Adult Swim loved it. And they were on a podcast recently, and they talked about it, and it's just fucking hell. It sounds like South Park. Like South Park is like they make an episode a week. That's what they were doing. And like the last day, they're like, oh fuck, oh no, we haven't even got the animation ready. Like they're putting like a lot of skin into it, and it's paying off. It's really, really fun. Like every scene has something funny in it, or something really just subtly funny. But a lot of it will just like David Furfson, like from FatPie.com, if you know that guy, the guy that did Salad Fingers. That dude. He's
okay.
That guy, the Chills guy, the number 15, he's in it as well as a guest. And James Rolfe, Angry Video Game Nerd, he shows up as a guest in it. And I forget the dude's name. The guy that talks like this. He's got a guest spot in as well.
Oh, he's like in his 50s, 60s.
Yeah, and he's like,
fuck it. He's on the I can imagine his face right in front of me. Yeah. Gottfried? Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, they were Galters, yeah. Exactly, Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's got a hat on.
Shaz, I have a few questions from a few people actually sent me questions on Discord. So thank you very much for everyone who sent me on one. But Shaz, you seem to have a lot of tattoos on you at the moment, or just in general. Not at the moment,
Yeah.
but probably for the rest of your life. But do you want to give us a glimpse of like why you got certain ones, or was there any reasoning behind them?
I got this, the Grim Reaper with the scissors, or the, what do you want to call it, the gardening tool. That's just like
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah.
shit.
Ah,
I got that
cheers.
idea from Devil May Cry.
Oh, nice.
That's sick.
But that's basically like, if you want to say it represents anything, it like represents like cutting out just stuff you don't want in life. And this is just Baphomet. And there's like
The goat.
Oh,
a
nice.
burning Bible there. Even though I'm not religious, I'm more agnostic than anything. Is that the word?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like,
I think
Thanks,
everyone.
Troy.
I think all of us here are agnostic.
I don't think anyone here will understand what it is, because like, yeah. And oh god, this is gonna be awkward. But I have a whole bunch of shit on my chest as well.
Ooh.
Nice.
And I have I have an emperor title over my belly, with strength I burn. It looks like a gang tattoo, but it's not a gang tattoo. And on the back of my leg, I have just, it was like influenced from a Hate Breed t-shirt, but it's like a skull and like a bat. That'll be kind of awkward to show. And I'm not pulling up my shirt, I'm not pulling my gut out, but fuck it.
Here it
Oh,
comes.
that
Here
was
it comes. Here it
I
comes.
have like a pyramid head holding Angela's knife,
Oh, sweet, nice.
like going like from
That's
there
savage.
all the way down to like my to my hip.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. So that one, well, the one that hurt the most was this, like right in the middle.
Oh, right on the
between your-
sternum.
Right,
Yeah,
the
I'd
sternum.
imagine that would be tough.
Shit. It felt like that was being done. Like I was like, I just felt like someone just had a knife and they just like going like just.
Etching it
It
in,
was the
dude.
worst. Like, I could have cried. I was like going like, oh my god, this fucking hurts. And when I got up from that, there was literally a pool of sweat on the table. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. It's like, that's okay. And like literally just like, I don't know, when he like got his like, it was like a paper towel. Literally like the sweat just went like.
He's like, oh, it's no problem. He pulls out like a squeegee.
You might as well have, like, that's what it was. That's what it was like, and like it just dripped onto the ground. Like, fuck, I was sweating that much because that's how painful it was. Like, so getting a needle from the dentist is less painful than that. But everything else is fine. My brother's got his throat done and stuff, like all around his neck, and he said like the chest hurt the most.
Really?
Like I've got my ribs done. The ribs was just ticklish. It was just like more annoying than anything. But that was dead set painful.
I thought your throat would be
people-
fucking terrible. Jesus.
Nah, throat is fine apparently. Apparently, I think around your Adam's apple can be a bit. Like imagine that they're telling you and you just swallow it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it just fucks up. Don't swallow for the next 15 minutes, okay?
Yeah, that will make you want to swallow. When someone tells you not to do something, you're like,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh.
Mm,
Just imagine like right on it and you swallow and it's just straight into
the needle just like goes up and around. Oh, no, like you're pushing the needle. Sorry, you'll be like, so you're essentially getting it stabbed.
Sounds like in the movies where like someone's after like swallowing something and they're like choking and then they're like, is anybody a doctor? And like, I'm a doctor. And they'd be like, has anyone got a pen? And they unscrew it and
Oh,
take out the nib
Jesus.
of it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that yeah.
Straight down. You're like, it's okay, you can breathe now.
It's like a tracheotomy.
Yeah.
No.
Mm.
As soon as it goes in, the food comes up and they're like, what the fuck? Out of this little tube.
How did someone work that out in the first place?
True.
Watching
Well,
Saw.
if you get a
Watching
hollow
Saw.
pin,
And jab it right in there. It's just like a straw.
Shaz, in relation to your music, when did you start playing? Like, do you play many instruments, or is it just guitar? And when did you start?
just play your basic rock instruments like guitar, bass, keyboard. I can scream as well, but I don't like doing it 'cause, like I don't do it correctly. So when I scream,
Wrecks your throat.
like it gives me like a headache. Like even if I just growl, like just death metal growls, that like I get this weird like thumping headache in the back of my head because I'm not doing it correctly. Like it sounds brutal and shit, but it's not worth it. If you know what, if you want to sound like, apparently I sound like Barney from Napalm Death when I scream.
Fucking hell. That's a fair comparison.
Yeah, and he's like in his 50s, I think, and he still sounds brutal. But I've been playing guitar since I was probably 14 or 13. Because I was borrowing my sister's guitar, and she wasn't playing it anymore. I was like, well, she's lost interest, so I think I'll now what do I do? Like, and I just went from there. I remember first songs I was playing was like I was trying to play Slayer songs, and I eventually got them, or just like basic like Misfit songs and stuff. Then eventually I got where I am now, which is pretty weird because like even when I was like 16, I had like this. Actually, it might be. No, it's not here. I still have it. I have this like little 4-track recorder that I record songs on, and I would do those whispered, those whispered vocals, and I thought I was brutal. And I remember, I wish I could find those recordings because they're just really embarrassing. Actually, no, I have some on my tape. I have a cassette tape of them down there, and no one is ever going to hear it. It is that bad. And
he said it, lads.
How many subs, Chaz, do we have to go for to hear them?
We'll bring it over to his stream. Don't worry.
You've acknowledged their existence now. People.
When he gets partner, lads. When he gets.
I was about to say partner celebration stream. We'll have to hear them.
Partner celebration stream.
Yeah. It'd be like a little like pre-pubescent kid, like.
Yeah, Shaz is like, oh, an email from Twitch has come through. Oh, they've said that they're taking it away from me. Oh, okay, cool.
Thanks for coming out, guys. It was fun.
Cheers.
Have you heard when people do lose their partnerships midstream? Basically, people start chatting, but their sub badges are gone and shit. That's what happens. Like, if they cancel you midstream, you can still stream, but people are like, hey, where's my sub badge gone? Yeah, where's my gifted sub badge gone? Where's all my
Meanwhile, the guy's trying to keep it together.
Yeah, about that.
No, it's fine. We'll be back. Just
just refresh the stream. It's all good.
Refresh the stream. Great. Now I've got an ad.
Let me just restart stream.
Yeah. That was the last time anyone's seen of him.
Yeah. Shaz, obviously, in relation to music, obviously you've done a lot of covers of video games and like the OSTs from games and stuff. If you had a chance to like cover a pop song as a metal version, what would you choose?
I have actually.
Oh, what have you done? I think I've seen this before, but
someone didn't do their fucking research.
Shut up, Beardy.
Smash Me Up. I made it death metal.
We'll listen to that when we're finishing upstream.
Yeah, because it's damn, that's where I signed out of everything. But yeah, that's on my like main YouTube account, and yeah, it's fucking.
Oh yeah, I'll plug your YouTube account here actually.
Yeah, actually no, it's on Bandcamp. Shit. If I go to Bandcamp, wait, yeah, it's on Bandcamp. So
guys, this is Shaz's YouTube. Give him a follow. Impressive is right, Cat. Impressive.
Nice.
Oh yeah, because I had this side project going for a bit, but it just. Oh wait, now someone else is taking the name Dimension Shifter, but it's mine. Where is it? There it is. All right. But yeah, I was just doing like this fun like death metal stuff, and I had a whole nother album of this ready to go, but then my iMac died. Like one day I turned it on and it just was not like it'll make the.
I turned it on and it didn't turn on.
But yeah, it would make that's it. It wouldn't work anymore. Don't know why.
Rest in peace.
But yeah, you wouldn't even know it's Smash Mouth. But here's the thing: it's the exact same tempo. All the lyrics are in the exact same spot. So basically, you could you could almost line it up because I put in this like little breakdown bit in the beginning. So I stretched some bits out, but you could line it up exactly in some parts, and it'll be like you could hear like brutal screaming.
We'll give it a listen later on.
That'd be glad. Nice.
Because I think that is at 120 BPM, so that's like a nice blast beat.
I've just zipped through a couple of bits of it there. That's very much fast blast beat in that.
Yeah. Well, my new band, we like the average speed's like 260 beats per minute. So that's like Nile, Origin sort of speed. So I didn't even know I drum that fast. Like it didn't hit me. I was like, wait a minute, isn't that song I wrote at 260 BPM? I was like, what the fuck? And he's doing it effortlessly. Oh, by the way, we got like the final cut of that video last night as well.
Nice.
Oh, did you, Stick?
Damn.
I was going to say, Shaz, if you want to plug, if you can let us know which bands you've been a part of and you want to plug them.
Plug them.
Yeah.
Plug us up.
Oh, wait.
Plug it all.
Not on. I don't know how to really plug it.
Just put it in chat. Just put it in chat.
I guess just like.
Or even if it's on Spotify, what's the name of the bands and people can search?
Like 10 Years Too Late. Where is that? I'll just post it from YouTube. I reckon that's just easier in chat.
Cool.
There you go.
So there's that. And
Excuse me, sir. No links in chat, please.
Sorry, Shaz, you mind not spamming chat, please?
God, there's one every stream.
Don't listen to Beardy Shaz. He loses his mod badge all the time, so just
Oh,
ignore
yeah,
him.
true that.
Yeah,
It
Beardy's.
takes like about a month or two to come back, and then like I'm pulled. I try to get out, and they pull me back in. You know what I mean?
Just when I thought I was out.
Treat you mean to keep you keen, Beardy. That's what it's all about, mate.
Yeah.
That there is my old death metal band. There's some live footage of us here opening up for Psychroptic. Yeah,
Daxter, no, Steve,
I mean-
not that far gone yet.
dude. I think there's like. Wait a minute.
Yeah, Steve, I was
Oh,
waiting
let's
for
see if
somebody
I
to
can-
say that for fuck's
My
sake.
first show ever
Hold on.
might still be on YouTube.
He's not asking for nudes yet, Steve.
One time, all right, lads. One time. One
That's
time.
all it takes,
One
Steve.
time
That's
too
all it takes.
many.
One time too many.
Scream in the shower.
Oh god, no! I'd rather not talk about that.
that.
Oh man.
Careful,
Oh,
Chaz.
so
Dax
embarrassing.
gets handsy when he gets drunk.
Chaz, you have beautiful hair.
Guys, who wants to see 2006 Shaz?
Oh yeah, hit us up.
Oh,
The video is even 4x3.
Who doesn't?
That right there.
Here, hold on.
That is old as shit. God damn. I'm on the far left on guitar. This is my first show at Wollongong Youth Center. Ever. With my old death metal band. I got like a bowl haircut.
You mushroom looking.
Yeah.
That's good, kid. Man,
Oh, that's
does the
fucking
stage
fun,
just
man.
keep filling up with guys headbanging?
Yeah, dude, I'm 17 there. I'm 17 years old. I'm 17 years old. Fucking hell.
That's great. That's a vibe.
That is weird, man. That was weird doing that show. And that's my little brother on drums, by the way.
Shit.
Oh, nice.
They can
I miss
blast you
shows
like a
like that,
champ.
though,
What
dude.
age was
Like-
he?
Remember going to like shows as a kid? Oh, dude, I miss going to like those shows as a kid, like the small shows, and it's just like,
Yeah.
it was just something special about it. It was cool, you know? Like
Yeah,
fucking
there's
awesome.
like 30 people in just one little
Yeah.
hall, and you're like all
Yeah.
fucking in it. Yeah, it's
great.
cool.
That's great.
That's why I like still being in bands. Like I don't want to be in a band anymore because I'm 33. But it's just
What the hell's that mean?
it's just so
Is that
fun.
old?
you
Beardy,
know?
he's saying he's old, so therefore you are old. Okay.
Oh,
Sorry, Beardy. Sorry.
How old are you, kid?
oh,
Are you
33?
33 as well?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
He's so excited. Can't you hear it in his voice?
Oh, man. I just turned 33 when I was over there meeting Dax. Turned 33 in Ireland.
It was a shit time.
Guess I'll just.
Yeah, fuck that guy,
Oh,
right,
yeah,
Beardy?
Percy was there too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
was there, I suppose. So was Doyler.
Wait, was he? Yeah, he was well, yeah.
A few other guys too. Beardy, we gotta organize
What?
if we're going over
What?
to Philly.
Yeah.
'Cause that's
You let me
real
know.
soon.
You
I'll
let me know
touch
how
base
many,
with you on that
know
one.
we're doing. Yeah. We'll talk about it after. Come on.
Shaz as well. I was saying this too. I believe it was Catacol on her stream. So I work in an IT company. We manage IT for like loads of mostly nursing homes, accountants, things like that. But nursing homes will be
Yeah.
our main clientele. And we have one nursing home we manage the offices, and the offices themselves schedule carers to go out to people's houses rather than a nursing home. And the guy that we are good friends with, he bought Switzerland, and we now manage Switzerland. And he bought the Netherlands, and we're going to soon manage the Netherlands. And apparently he's buying Australia. So we might be doing IT support in Australia. So I said it to my boss. I was like, look, if you need somebody to go over to, set you up, just let me know.
So see, that's like the third time you've explained that story to me. And I'm the exact same as Steve. Every time I'm like, he's buying the country.
No, he owns that franchise in the country, all right?
How much does
Steve,
Australia
shut up, you
actually cost?
smart fucking
Yeah,
cunt.
he start googling. Yeah, he start googling. How much would it cost to buy Australia?
Oh, that man's really rich.
Like, holy shit!
He's buying the
really well,
franchise in that country, all right?
Jazz
What?
just,
No
I
one's
don't think.
stopping this guy.
huh? Yeah, he's buying the world.
Well, ScoMo
Can he
ain't
do
gonna be
that?
Too happy about this.
Does Australia know he's buying them? What's his name?
Only if I go to Australia, I promise I'll go to New Zealand as well, just to see you.
I feel like you got to go to New Zealand. I feel like New Zealand's
New
like one of
Zealand's
those
not
like,
even that far away.
beautiful
like, it's a short
places.
Yeah, but Oni's there, like, so.
I mean, would you do you plane or do you
plane in
boat?
there as well.
Like,
Plane.
is it
I'd imagine plane. Boat would be pretty.
Really?
Yeah, like it's beside Australia, but it's
Who's
fairly.
boating anywhere in 2022? Give me a break.
What, dude? Come on now, boat. You don't like the boats? I got the. I'm old school. Sorry, I'm 33. I'm an older gentleman.
the
from what I
boats.
understand
I like
today.
the boats.
They're nice.
Dude, did you get a quick sidebar? Did any of you see the German ferry? I think it was, or the German ship. Storm was it yesterday, and
there's
then
like-
the massive
No, I
wave
didn't
just
catch
smashed the whole window.
Yeah,
He was
fucking
like-
hell.
guy just sitting in the front of the chair, and he's just like, "Just take me now." And just the whole water just comes through,
So
like,
this
you're
is
like,
how
"What
it
the hell?"
ends.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Like he made peace at that very moment. Like, okay,
Yeah, it's just like,
all right.
we had a good run, guys.
Yeah, yeah.
See, like your man that had the camera and he like seen it come in and everything. He, like, it turns to the side, but he's still holding it steady. And you could just see like a lad just like in the middle aisle, and he's just there.
He's just there. So
Well, this is a minor inconvenience, guys. Do you think we'll still arrive on
water.
time?
Yeah, yeah.
Water
So,
coming in by his
how
feet,
long's this
and
going
it's
to
like-
delay us? 'Cause, I got a thing.
I guess I'll get my bag and
Yeah.
lighting the quickest blunt he's ever done. Like, oh no, now's the time.
I think Rich and that were saying there was somebody streaming planes landing at Heathrow today.
Yeah, I saw it, and
He had,
it's
like
literally
200,000 viewers. Or
yeah,
something
it was on
like that.
YouTube. So he was just streaming. Like, but the way it was so smooth, I'd imagine he had like a proper, you know, the camera that they use at football games, where it's like they have the two hands.
Yeah,
But
the
he was
Steadicam
he
thing,
was
yeah.
doing like a commentary on it as well. So as they were coming in, he was just like constantly like, come on. And like, man, some of them landed fucking sideways, like, oh, fucking sketch stuff.
It might actually be in Punta Cana, where if you don't make it, like if you hit the runway late, it's nothing but jagged rocks and ocean. Like it's like the pilot's like,
That's a
"We're gonna
rough
hit-"
landing.
The pilot literally comes over and goes, "We're gonna hit kind of hard and fast here, so just brace." He goes, "We'll be all right." Like, literally, like, because it's like normally you kind of like gradually come down and bounce a little bit. It's just like you hit and you're just like, like as soon as you hit, it just breaks. And it's like we gotta kind of lock them up here. We're coming in hot. It's like
I don't know where it is, but it's like
The
there's the
reassurance.
beach right at the end of the runway, and
is
there's
that
always
not-
folk there.
Yeah, it's in like
Spain.
Lanzarote or something.
yeah.
Is it? Yeah, fucking.
Yeah, and it's literally
The
like,
planes are literally
yeah.
like right, just like right
Yeah.
above your
You
head.
watch
Fuck
people
that.
go ripping across the beach. and shit.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Why
so
the
silly.
stand says, "Don't stand here," and people are like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I'm gonna set up my umbrella right here."
Yeah.
Right here seems like a great spot for the beach today.
Fucking
I
hell.
seen the one that Steve was talking about, like a there was a church and literally the spire just.
Oh
came
yeah,
off
the spire
top.
just
Yeah.
completely fell. Yeah, and
And I
did you see
went
the one
into
at the bin?
I went into the comments, and all of them were remember Hot Fuzz and like
Yeah,
the,
it's like
Yeah.
exactly like Hot Fuzz. Yeah, yeah.
he gets the spire stuck inside his head, and just like nice.
Did you see the one of the fucking rubbish bin?
Oh.
It was somebody recording out the window, and there was a rubbish bin that no joke was about 200 meters into the air, just going like everywhere. And then apparently somebody edited it. It was a really good edit. So they said like, Deliveroo, all of our orders are cancelled. Another service, we are cancelling because of the wind. And then it just says Just Eat, and somebody edited it so it's a dude on a bike, a Just Eat dude on a bike, and he's fucking yeeting around the sky. Oh, it's a good one.
You know, that was the church in Hot Fuzz. What?
You okay? Yeah. Sorry, my son's here.
All good.
What are you doing?
I'm surprised you haven't heard mine in the
It's like
background.
just staying on the edge, looking really confused.
Who are you talking to?
Beardy just has to regularly turn off his camera because one of them is running about naked. So.
Yeah. The youngest.
hello?
Jesus.
No. So he says he doesn't want to say hello.
I just imagine Shaz's child
Which
have
one
like
can
long
say
hair
what?
as well for some reason.
They all
And
yeah,
the tash.
they're just born with hair. They're just born
Comes
with
in with
hair
just a
down to the
mustache,
shoulders.
yeah. Hello.
An actual miniature Shaz.
Yeah.
Shaz, you've just cloned yourself, haven't you? Maybe.
No. I told you, I haven't touched a cloning device since 1995.
That's when these guys were born. No, no.
Shaz is having a conversation with.
So no, he's just like, I'll wait here. It's like, okay, you're waiting. a
I'll
while.
wait till you're finished, and you're like, it's gonna be a while. Shaz, your hair. Obviously, it's a big feature of your head.
Yeah.
How long have you been growing out?
Did you grow it? Did you grow it?
Did you grow it yourself?
Yeah.
Did I grow it myself? Yes. Yes, since
Just like Shaz, your hair is a big feature. You're like, what?
It's a big feature of your head. What the fuck,
Yes.
Collie? Like what?
I mean, he's not wrong.
I'm not wrong.
So, hair.
It's
Such
grows
an interesting
places,
way
huh?
to start the conversation.
what your hair. What? I'm
You
just
ever, like,
sorry,
you ever listen
Shaz.
to Dax say
Shaz.
things and think of like what it must be
Yeah.
like with him, like trying to pick someone up.
Shaz, how long did it take you to grow out your hair?
Yeah, so since 2018, like I haven't cut it like at all. So it's just been like I got to get like that much cut off though, because it's like it's all dead.
From
But it's still
2018, you
metal.
said?
So I'll keep it.
2018?
Sorry?
2018?
Yeah, 2018. I've been growing it. So 4
That's
years of
not-
growth in April.
Thanks.
For that seems pretty fast.
Yeah.
Is
To
it?
be
You
anything.
reckon?
That's got a good
Yeah.
length on it. I mean, I don't know. I don't really. This is the longest my hair's ever been, so I don't really know like growth wise hair. You know, like it's like I feel like foreign territory.
I
Yeah,
get
like
the
you
one-
can grow your hair straight. Mine grows like this.
Yeah, I
Oh,
Fucking
okay,
curly.
like an
I go
afro.
full
That's why I
afro,
came
yeah.
back with the hat.
That's
Beauty
like
has
my
a-
I came
fingernails.
back with the hat on.
My fingernails grow really, really quickly as well, and I hate that. Like every
Oh,
weekend, I have
really?
to cut my fingernails.
Isn't it? Is
Yeah,
there something like
hello.
what's in fingernails that's also in hair? The mineral?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
the
like
same
you
stuff or something
buy-
like that. Yeah.
It keeps growing.
Yeah.
Same shit. Healthy.
Lord Chaos, I feel your pain.
Keratin. I read that as ketamine, Rich.
A lot of ketamine. A lot of ketamine in hair.
Shaz, how did you grow your hair? I had loads of
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
ketamine.
It's
lads.
gonna be a good night, boys.
Yeah, excuse me, guys. I just gotta chew my nails real quick.
I took a shit ton of
Right
ketamine in
height,
2018.
No bucket required.
Forget where I am now. Shaz, have you ever braided your hair?
No, I put it in pigtails once for fun. No, my wife did.
Nice.
One day I want to
Nice.
start a stream off like that, like just go into the opening screen, just hello, act like nothing, like act like
I
everything's
act like it's normal. Yeah, yeah.
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 That's nearly like a rite of passage. Like you can't have long hair and not like do it up into like a ponytail or pigtails at least once.
Yeah. Like at work, I'll have it like back in a bun, like just so, like, cause I work in like engine bays and shit, so like I don't want to get caught in a fucking timing belt or anything. So
Dude,
or
I've,
like while I'm
I've
drilling to the back of a car, either like I don't want to get caught in the drill, then like the
I feel your pain on that. My first beard I ever grew, I was drilling in a ceiling in the hospital, and it got caught in the motor, and it pulled
Yeah.
like a chunk like this off, and I was like, "Oh, time to shave that off."
But Beardy, why would you
How
shave it
was
off when it
that?
did it for you? You know?
Yeah, no, because it did. Oh, it hurt. Oh, it hurt so bad. Oh, and then the
Also
drill's
not-
screwed. It smells like burnt hair. It's just terrible. It's all terrible.
bloody. Yesterday I was picking out bits of metal out of my hair because
Oh,
like
that's
I was like
always
just,
fun.
like metal shards flying everywhere, and yeah, I was like going, oh, there's another one. There's another one. And they're really sharp as well. Thank you. Sorry, my son's delivering me
No,
pizza.
you're good.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
That's a
He's a
good
gem.
son.
He does like
raised
a
him
lap
well.
around the backyard in his little car, then he comes back and goes, I got delivery for you. And he'll come in here, play with me out here doing something on this computer, and you'll like always come out here and like slap the desk and goes, there's your package, and walks away.
You got to get a bell now.
Is your garage far from your house, Jazz, or is it just kind of like
No,
out the
it's-
door?
It's
You're
all connected.
directly in. Oh, it's connected.
It's like
okay.
it's all like one piece, if you will. So
Okay.
basically, I've got the laundry, then the kitchen, and there's another door here that goes straight to the backyard.
Nice.
But the house is pretty old. It's not that old. I think it was like built late 80s, and it's just like if you put a level on the ground, the
Oh,
bubble
dude.
is always one side. It's
Yeah.
never center. Like the whole house is fucked.
Shaz,
Like,
I
I
feel
don't
like I
trust
feel like we're very similar in our lives right here. We got the two
Yeah, and,
boys.
like, you hear,
the
like-
houses suck. It is
Yeah, you hear this
like-
loud cracks at night. That's not normal.
Mm.
It sounds like the frame's just like psh, psh, just slowly going. My donuts now.
Thank you very much for the raid, Toxic. Welcome in, everyone, guys. We're
What's up, Toxic?
the usual Tins and Gins gobshites, and we have Mr. Rad Shaz with us today, just to talk shit and discover more things about Shaz that we don't know.
Yeah,
Thank you, colleague. Thanks for the shout-outs,
Speaking of
guys.
speaking of the level thing, so my house was built in the 50s at some time, right?
Oh fuck.
So I went to replace I went to redo my kitchen. So I was putting in kitchen cabinets, and of course I'm like, oh, just get a cabinet, put the countertop on, square right in the kitchen, right in the corner. No, I either put it in the corner, or one side hangs a little too much, or the front hangs off the side too much. So I have to angle cut everything to fit. I'm like, did no one had like a square or a level back like then? You know, they just kind of like threw shit up. We're just like, nah, it's good. You know, like it's so I feel your pain with the whole level
it's
thing.
payday.
Man.
Just slap it in.
Oh, dude, it's terrible.
They're currently doing that here in Australia. They're slapping up these really fast apartments because we do have a housing crisis at the moment. And yeah, so they're slapping out houses really fast. Like I'm talking like within 2 weeks, they'll have like a villa up, you know, like
That's
it's insane. Like
Yeah.
you drive past one day, there's nothing there. The next day, oh, the frame's up. Next day, it's fucking done. It's
Fucking
scary
hell.
because they are being put up dodgy. Like this house wasn't one of those, but at the moment, they're just trying to get as many houses and apartments going as quick as
They're
possible.
pumping out houses like crazy.
People are fighting for apartments here at the moment. Like good friend of the channel, Outworld, he's currently trying to find an apartment, and he'll go there, and there's people offering up like a year's worth of rent on the spot. Oh geez, my camera just moved. But yeah, it's really I think it's like that worldwide at the moment. Like
Yeah.
it's just like
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the same in
people
Ireland.
People are overpaying for houses like crazy here. I know that.
And it's like, what do you call the people who just like lump sum buy up like all these apartments and then like
Dickheads.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
well, go to lease them out then.
Investors, technically.
Yeah.
Cons, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you call
Luck
many
fund
different
kids.
names. Yeah, they go by many different names, but you know.
What the technical term is, I'm not
Yeah, it's like-
sure. But I suppose,
you
yeah,
go to an
there's loads of
auction.
them over there.
Like you go to an auction, there'll be someone on the phone to someone overseas that's buying the house.
Yeah.
Like it's fucked. Like so when you're buying a house, you think you're buying locally. No, you're competing globally for that house.
Which is ridiculous, man. That's absolutely
Fucking
ridiculous.
hell.
It should be like first come. There should be like something with like a first come, first serve type of thing. It's
Yeah,
like not like that, but like your first, like if you're a native to your country, you should be able to get a house before someone from
Somewhere
another
else,
country.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
not to be like a dick about it, but like in reality, you got people here who need houses, you know, and there's like stuff like that's happening, and which it is, you know, investors from overseas are buying them up to make profit off them. So
Yeah, because then like they turn into an Airbnb, and you can manage that from another country.
yeah, easily. You just have like
Just
a
have,
contractor.
like, a go through after the
Yeah.
client's done.
Mhm.
Don't even have to walk into the house ever.
No,
Speaking of profit, that kind of segues to our next question I had for Shaz. Shaz, do you want to tell us the tragic tale of the Toyota Supra?
oh,
Yeah. Sorry, look, someone's just showing up.
Oh,
hey, puppy.
look! This is winter, I believe, right?
That is far as you kind of go. Look.
Oh, look at her.
I was like, I don't even care. Just pet
Oh,
me.
that is-
Just pet me.
She just walked in, just wagging a tail, going. Yeah, so I bought the Supra for 5,000. I did up a bit, like I just put I got a hold of the factory 15-inch rims, no 16-inch, sorry. Fixed the window tinting in it. Put a new exhaust on it. Just general fucking fix the interior, fix the stereo, fix the speakers.
What year is
And I was
it?
like, oh, sorry, I got a kid on the way. This Supra isn't very practical. I'll buy another Supra down the track. So I sold it for $5,000. But the kid that bought it was like full on, like he loved Supras. Like he came down, he had like his jumper was like the Supra specs.
Oh,
like on the
Jesus.
back, it had like the specs for the Supra. I can see the dog. Winter, what are you doing? Showing off your fanny. Yeah, so I sold it to him for $5,000, and he was so happy with it, man. Like you can see, he couldn't stop smiling. Like I cleaned it up for him and polished it before he came and got it. I even put the way I parked in the driveway, so it was just ready
Really
to go.
aesthetic, yeah.
Yeah, so he was so happy. He's like, oh, thanks heaps. I said, dude, if you have any questions, just thank you. Just send me an email or whatever, and which he did for a couple months. Like you say, oh, what oil did you put in? And I was just like, oh, this, that, whatever. And then a couple of years later went by, and you know what happened? The American market opened up to JDM.
Oh,
So
dude.
Skylines, Supras, Silvias, 200 SXs, whatever. And that means that the Supras and all those other Japanese cars are now more rare because they're going elsewhere around the world, not just Australia. and UK. So my Supra is now worth 50 grand, and I don't have it, and I sold it for 5.
Supras are fucking major here right now.
Yeah.
Everybody wants a fucking Supra here. Everybody
I've seen
wants a
America.
Supra.
People are just
That's
fucking.
unfortunate.
My
trashing
it's
them
the
as well.
same.
Yeah.
It's the same here. My brother-in-law has a 2JZ Supra, the twin turbo, like the proper setup, and it's his friend's brother that he has. He basically has a store to his place. I went and saw it. It was really cool, but the paint is fucking shit on it. Like it runs barely, but the paint is like it's gonna need a respray. But he got offered 45,000 euro for it.
Oh
Yeah,
Like that is
It could not have a motor,
ridiculous
it could sell
money.
it for a ridiculous
That's
amount of money.
fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
But people like as I saw, like I see shitbox Supras going for like 35 grand, and it's like, oh, sorry guys, the engine's not included. Everyone's like, oh, don't include it, just give it to me.
Yeah,
Here's your money.
yeah.
Here's an extra
They just
5.
want it.
This is
dude. They
actually just the
want it.
steering wheel. It's like I want it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
that's what
it's
I
a
mean.
status symbol, dude. That's all it
Spare
is. Like
parts for it,
honestly. Yeah.
even stupid now. I look it up on like eBay, like people at junkyards. Holy crap! It's like, and it's not even prestige stuff. Like it's just because they're just sought after. Like they're not even that expensive, really. I remember you could buy a 2JZ engine for just under $1,000 a few years ago, and now it's like not 2JZ, 5 to 10 grand now. Like just for the
Fucking hell.
engine. If I want to do an engine swap my car here and put a 2JZ in it, it's going to be a stupid price. Even though before it would have been affordable. It's like, oh yeah, I'll do an extra weekend at work and I'll be able to afford it like that. But now, nothing.
And
I'll
obviously,
do an extra year at work.
and obviously, Chaz, with your profession and your history with the Supra and stuff like that, you're obviously into your cars.
Yeah.
And I was going to ask you, what do you currently have in the background there? We can see the.
This is the mighty Falcon XR6 family sedan.
Oh,
The 4-liter straight 6 in it.
You many
Very
kids I can fit in the back of
powerful
this bad boy?
Oh yeah, it's a great car. It will last forever. The engines in it are immaculate. They just fucking work, man. Like even under the bonnet, like everything is there. It's like engine, power steering, battery, cold air intake. Like everything's just right there. Like it's not like you open up like the bonnet of like an RX-8 or something, and it's just like a fucking mess. Whereas this, like, if you watch a YouTube tutorial, you can change anything on it. It's just that easy. Everything's accessible, and it's so powerful, man. Like it's a 4-liter straight 6. That's fucking like the engine is huge, and like the thing is like these come turbo. When they're turbo, they're better than Supras, but obviously they're heavy, so it's got that.
Whoa.
It's got.
Whoa, dude.
Oh yeah, it's not
Here he's
necessary,
taking
but
offense.
they are classified as a family car, so you're turboing a family car.
hey man.
What was it like?
Sometimes that's pretty cool.
Family car during the day, race car at night.
And maybe this is the thing, like it makes it easier to buy that, doesn't it? Because like you have like for instance, my wife refuses no minivan, no. So
Yeah,
like
I
maybe
wouldn't
like you
want a
kind
minivan
of
either.
catch that like, well, it's got a turbo. All right, okay.
Man,
That's a
some of
little
the
bit
some of the
maybe,
JDM
literally.
minivans are fucking cool. Like
Ugh,
really cool.
Yeah, was it? There's those Toyota ones
I'm not ready
that, or the Nissan ones that are really good. They look really nice. They look really sharp. I don't know what the name of it is, but one of them. For you guys, I don't know. It might have been.
Of JDM.
Which one is it? Oh, okay, I'm not even seeing it. I'm seeing Nissan vans I've never seen before. But there's like those old Nissan JDMs that look really nice.
Anything JDM is nice,
might
I
be
think.
Toyotas. There might be Hiaces.
So my a friend of mine, actually, everyone probably knows him in chat, Turkey, which is Budgie's brother. He has a Mark
The Bird Boys.
a Mark
The
6
Bird Boys.
Golf GTI, which they're notorious to fucking just explode. But
Really?
his one did
I know.
explode.
Yeah, we didn't have any issues with that in
Actually
America with
exploded.
Mark 6s, huh?
Well, his Mark 6, yeah, it basically, the engine exploded. It's to do with the timing chain goes off and then everything just fucking... But anyway, he got an engine replacement from a crowd in Germany. He actually bought the engine, which they're built, tested, whatever, he sent it. He has it in for about a year now. No, about 6 months maybe. And he noticed that his oil is constantly just being burned. And he contacted the German crowd because Turkey knows a lot about cars. Like he's fairly educated in it. And they just said, "Oh, do you mind getting a scoping done of the cylinders?" And cylinder 2 has like a massive gouge out of the side. So obviously one of the piston rings must have went loose or something like that. So he has to send it all the way back to Germany, and they're going to send him a replacement. But it's all covered. That's the thing is like this German crowd said like, yeah, they actually said get us a quote for a company to remove the engine and put in a new one, and we like they're going to cover the cost, which is pretty cool. But he's going on to his third engine.
Jesus.
Jeez, why not just get a new car?
I don't know if it's so much.
See, Shaz, that would be the sensible thing to do.
Yeah. Was it with my RX-8?
You had an
That
RX-8?
cost me it cost me $4,000 to fix the engine, and I lost it for 3 months. It was fucked. I paid like.
It is an
$14 for it when I
RX-8.
first bought it, and then it was fine, but I don't know what happened. The coolant was leaking directly into the engine or some shit, and I drove it like 8 hours north as well with this problem. And I drove back, and there was like some issues. Like I could feel it. Like it wasn't accelerating properly. When I tried to start up, it took like a second try to get it going. So then the next day I took it to my mechanic and I said, yeah, man, I don't know what's going on. Sometimes it starts, sometimes it takes a little extra effort.
It does what it wants.
And then he called me an hour later and he's like, yeah, man, your engine just went. Like goes, I'm going to look into it. And I was like, oh, fuck, here we go.
The
So
Wankel engine is so for anyone who doesn't know what RX-8s are, they have a rotary engine instead of a
like
traditional piston. It's like a Dorito that just twists.
Yeah, it's a triangle.
And they're really fucking cool, but they're known for just like exploding.
Yeah, if you're going to get an RX-8, get a Series 2 or get an RX-7 Series 8 or Series 7 or whatever.
That's what my buddy had an RX-7.
I heard they're the best rotary engines. They'll last you forever again.
Yeah,
But
RX-7s are... RX-7 has to be like the nicest car ever left a showroom.
Push that fucking
like
car
stock.
to get it started on him. He's like,
Fucking
I should
hell.
have let it sit too long. He goes, give me a push. Push it down the driveway. He's like, all right, we're going. He started it up and just go. I'm like, oh man, dude. All right, I'm gonna grab another tin. I'll be back.
Shout out to the AIO box in the background. Umbra, who are you? Who's he talking to?
No.
Actually, Collie. Oh no, you have the Bugatti in the background. I was going to ask, did you
Let's
change
go to the bathroom?
All right, Percy.
Is it not the stuff in Chaz's shelf there?
AIO.
What's wrong?
Oh,
Which way
oh,
are you looking at?
Shaz just has
I've got
loads of
several
computer components there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just all the boxes. Yeah, I've got like the cooling, the power boxes. The
AIOs, that's
motherboard,
cooling, right? Is that cooling?
AIOs is
That's
I
cool.
forget what the
the cooler. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget what the
That's what
acronym
I'm probably
is.
talking about.
Oh, what I got here, the Dark Souls 2 strategy guide.
Actually, Shaz, that's
And
something
the-
Alter should take Alter. Do you need that, mate?
Alter, take notes. That's something I realized recently, Shaz. You're big into your Dark Souls. I didn't even know.
Yeah. Dark Souls is what got me back in the gaming because I didn't play games for ages. I play like stuff on my laptop every now and then, like an emulator. But I wasn't into new games. I didn't even have a PS3. I didn't want one. I was like, no, there's nothing on there I want. I don't care. Then the drummer of my band at the time was like, have you ever, he's telling me, he goes, oh, this game's really hard. It's fucked. And I was like, what is it? He goes, it's called Demon Souls. And it's like every time you die, you lose all your stuff. Even though that's not technically true, you just lose your souls. And I was like, that sounds like Diablo. Like when you die in Diablo, you lose like most of your gold and shit. I was like, that sounds, I looked it up, I went home, looked it up, and I was like, oh, yeah, it looks like a bit of fun. Then my brother randomly told me about it. He goes, oh, so no, he was showing me a trailer for Dark Souls. Like that was about to come out. Like Dark Souls 1 was about to be released. And he goes, yeah, apparently it's a sequel to the game Demon Souls. And I was like, wow, my friend was just, the drummer for my band was just, my drummer for my band was just telling me about that. And then I got Demon Souls. It sounded fun. It was like $30 secondhand at EB, which I got behind me right here. Where is it?
Oh, look at this, boys.
This is the game that got me back in the gaming. Like, so I bought
the
this.
savior. The savior.
Yeah. And then I started playing. I was fucking addicted. And then my brother was barely using his PS3, so I moved his PS3 into my room. And then I bought my own PS3, which is this one right here. Yeah, so rest is history. Now, don't know. It's just weird. Like just this game's what got me back in the gaming.
And then you realize that when he said, when you die, you lose your souls, he actually meant in real life, you begin to lose your soul, you know?
Yes. Can't you see the bags on my eyes?
I'm
I know it
tired,
was,
man.
but
I'm tired.
You know, like I'll be at work and I'll be like, all I'll be doing is just thinking about the game. I was like, oh, how am I going to beat that huge boss? You know, as soon as you enter the arena, he's like getting shot with arrows and shit. Everyone, like my wife, like when we used to be my parents, like, you know, when I lived with my parents still and my wife would be staying over, I'll be playing it. And she'd be like going, oh, like, you know, she'd be like playing along, not playing along, but watching me, but she's like getting into like, like stuff like that. And like, here's the thing, in Demon Souls, I didn't know you could sprint for a week. It took me a week to work out you could sprint. I had no idea that holding like the dodge button would make you run.
Oh,
So
same controls as DS2.
Bruh.
Yeah, I thought, yep, there we go. I'm running. But I didn't know you could sprint. I had no idea for like a week or two.
Demon Souls that got remade for the PS5, right? That's
It did. It's amazing. It looks so good. Like some of the shit is like border. Like when you go to the area storms, it looks realistic. Like the cliffs look like photorealistic. It's like pretty good.
That
Like
area looks
because
insane.
it's been sitting at like 70 quid for ages, like full price on the PlayStation Store. But I think it's down to like 43 quid right now.
Demon Souls remake. Yeah, it's been it's so like 'cause I got it with my PS5, which I got very luckily because a dude in chat named Breven said I might have a PS5 because I was saying in chat like I was saying in my stream, I was like, yeah, I don't want to go on a waiting list or have to like be there first to click on the pre-order link. I said I just want to walk to the store, pick it up, and walk out. I don't want to. I hate bullshit. I said I'll happily wait. The only game I want in there is like Returnal and Demon Souls anyway. And excuse me. And he's like, he goes, I might have one at work with a disc, like the disc drive, the one you want. I was like, oh fuck yeah, well let me know. And he's like, okay, make sure you have like money ready so I can like purchase it for you straight away. He went to his work. I was at my work, watched my phone, and then he just sent me back like, yes, lots of exclamation points. I was like, oh my god, is this it? And he's like, goes, I've got it. And I was like, cool, send him the money instantly. PS5. Like,
Nice.
That's the way I got my PS5.
Right.
So I'm just very lucky that I mentioned it on stream at the right time when that dude was in chat.
Oh,
That's
perfect.
good. And it was good of him, obviously, to hook you up with that and
I'll be right back
for you. And you got one not long ago, Percy, is that right?
The PS5.
Yeah, I got
Percy did,
one just before, a couple of weeks before Christmas. I have a mate, and he had one.
Yeah.
And,
Friends?
I know. It's surprising, right?
That's the
Real
most
life
surprising
friend.
bit of this story. Sorry, Percy. On you go, mate.
And he just sent me a text and said I'm going to sell it into the sex shop. CEX is like one of the gaming places over here.
Sex.
They actually call it sex on the ads, so that's their bad, not mine. Yeah, so he said he's selling it into there, and he's like, if you match the price of it, I'll send it on to you instead. And I got an extra controller and a docking station. And he's like, I won't get another PS5 for a while, so I have like every game under the sun on my account. Here's my account. Use that away. And it's like, this is like the best $550 I've ever spent in my life. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
Actually, not bad. Extra controller and everything too.
When did you get
Not
yours,
bad at all.
Beardy? You didn't get it launched though. That's more.
Over last summer, maybe.
Last summer.
No, I didn't get launched. No, I got a scalper version. Not bad.
Oh,
though.
really?
I ended up paying 100 over.
That's not bad, to be fair.
No.
But
I can't remember if it was Retox. There was somebody in chat the other day which was like, "Oh, I went into like one of my local game stores and they were like, yeah, we don't expect to get any more this year."
No,
And
yeah.
I'm like, what? It's
When you were
fucking
calling-
February, mate.
Dude, when you were calling in, they're like, yeah, nah, like good luck. And you're like, what do you mean, like good luck?
Was
When
it you,
getting them
Retox? Sorry, Retox. Hi, how's it going? Yeah, I just got mine on launch day. I just pre-ordered mine.
Do you guys reckon they'll ever be on shelves? Like as I was saying earlier, like do you reckon you'll be able to just walk into like your local?
Here's the thing. So I actually did over the last summer. I did overnights at a Target store. It's a retail store. They have them in the back, but they're not allowed to sell them on the floor. They have to be online ordered, and then you're told to go to what store to pick it up. And that's what those are kept in the back for. They're like locked. Dude, they're like locked in. They're in the back, like locked in these aisles. And it's like when someone comes, it was them and the Xboxes. It was like someone comes with a receipt or their printout saying they bought it online, that's when you can give it to them. You can't.
And then they get mugged 3 feet out the store.
Yeah,
Get that fucking PS5.
Well, the manager told me the one time, he was like, a guy walked in, he was like, hey, I'm here to get a PS5. Do you guys have it in the back? And he was like, yeah. He gave it to him. The guy got to the register and it wouldn't let him scan it. And then finally, like, the store manager was like, oh, no, that you can't do that.
Oh,
So he had to take it away from the guy. And he goes, I'm sorry. He goes, no. He goes, dude, I have it. Like, what do you mean you're sorry? He's like, no. He goes, like, we can't.
you have to. Yeah, these are already paid for or whatever.
Yeah, like he goes, are you fucking kidding me?
What a tease that would have been.
Yeah,
Getting that far, and then it's like, nah.
No, yeah, you
Just
got it. You
legit
have in your
Pepe
card.
hands. Just the
you're
guy
sitting there. You're sitting there with your card out, just like, let's go, dude. It's like, no.
It's like, I've got the money. I've got the PS5.
It's here. It's on your belt. It's in my hand. Let's do this. It's like, nah, sorry, you can't do that.
Then you can be like, all right, an extra 20 just for you.
Yeah.
Perhaps this whole interaction didn't even happen.
No, it was weird. I wanted one just to like have one sort of thing, and then a couple of my mates, like the day they went live on Amazon, 2 of my workmates were like in the WhatsApp group, oh, I've just like ordered my PlayStation. I was like, oh, cool. Wonder if I can get one on Amazon just to see. And I legit just went on, ordered it as easy as that. It's just like I must have just been right place at the right time, because you know, like when stuff goes live, like tickets for gigs and that, like there's the mad rush at 9 o'clock, and then at about 9:20, it'll drop out of folks' baskets if they can't pay for it or whatever.
Yeah.
So if you continue until then, you can maybe get tickets that drop out of the people that were first or whatever. And I must have been just in that, because the thing is, they went live at say 9 a.m. and this was at like 1 p.m. I was just like, oh, I wonder if I can get one. And I just managed to get one, and it just arrived on launch day. And I didn't touch it for about 8 months. I just unboxed it. I was like, cool. And then that was it. I think Gabby played it more in like the first year of having it than me. But now it's all.
Power Washer Sim came out, huh?
Yeah, and Power Washer Sim came out, and I took the PlayStation back. Yeah.
That's fine. Weird. Like,
sorry,
sorry. What were you saying?
I was just saying, like, now it's all I play. Like for the last 6 months, I've barely played a game on my PC. It's all been PlayStation games that I've been playing.
I think like I'm getting Elden Ring on my PS5. Like I'd rather play it there, because have you seen the gigabyte requirement? It's like minimum.
We sent it to each other.
gigabyte.
Actually, did with Dax? Yeah.
Yeah, with the fucking RAM.
I didn't know, but Devo posted in our Discord. He's like, wow, have all
Shout
my
out to
upgrade my
Radis.
RAM.
Collie, can you get
And I
a
was like,
link for the
yeah,
rad
I
curve?
thought he was just mucking around, but no. The minimum is 12 gigabyte of RAM, so it's gonna like if you're gonna stream from your computer, you're fucked.
Yeah, 12
computer's gonna
gigs,
be,
like
hemorrhaging
fucking
memory.
hell.
Wow.
So you need at least like 32 gigs, I reckon, if you want to stream it from your PC.
That's fucking insane.
And Shaz, actually,
I'm
obviously
thinking
you've
of the
done.
world. Imagine all the memory it's gonna be storing. So
Yeah,
if it is like a big open world game, it's probably gonna be storing heaps of memory. So
I was gonna say, Shaz, obviously you've done a lot of Resident Evil, Silent Hill games, things like that. What can you see yourself doing in the future? Do you want to kind of stick to the Resident Evil, or would you like to, after you get that sweet tick, like branch out into other games as well?
I'll just do what I feel like, I guess. I do want to dip into more Souls stuff, but because it'll be hard to like make that transition into the Souls community, like from Resident Evil. But I love both series and franchises just as much as each other.
I think there's a big crossover, and then obviously you would be able to like bring in Souls fans that are maybe border like Resi fans, and then they'll watch you play Resi, and vice versa. So I think like Dax can probably speak from experience of coming from like Doom, and a lot of Doom people have went over to Souls games, and there's a crossover and a lot of people in the same chats and stuff. So I'd imagine like you'd experience a bit of that as well.
Because when I was speedrunning Dark Souls a bit on my channel, there was definitely a noticeable dip. But that's the thing. Devo said it when he was on here. Like you got to see it as like, you know, if you want to build up
the
that
gardens
category on your stream, it's like starting from scratch. You got to start again and go back up. Then when you do like your main category, like if he goes back to Doom, his channel will be fucking popping. Then he goes back to like what he wants to do on the side. But it will slowly go up each time, sort of thing. So what are you gonna do it?
Yeah, the same with like Devo and yourself, Shaz. I've said it loads of times on stream. You're fairly good at like getting your personality across as a streamer. So like, I don't watch your streams to see you play Resident Evil anymore, because I've seen you play it, 50 times now. It doesn't make it. But I'm there for the community, the crack that's had in chat, your reaction to stuff. So obviously, if you go and play something else, I'm gonna watch you play that as well.
Yeah.
And I think that's good. Like it's, as I said, I've said it loads of times before. People have asked me like, oh, advice on like first stream, and I was like, get your fucking personality on stream, not just the game. Like if you didn't have your camera on, Shaz, and you were just talking, I'm sure if you change game, it would completely drop. But obviously having your camera on, people get to know who you are. When you change game, they follow you for you rather than the game. I'm there to lose my points. Rach, you're always going to lose your points no matter what the game.
You gotta just be a believer, Rach.
Rach, you're just a fucking loser. Sorry.
Oh, Rach, did you lose your 40-something K profit already?
Someone lost heaps of
was
points.
like-
I know Iceman betted like 200k points and lost it all because he said I wasn't going to beat the run, and I did.
You're going all in.
Oh, I'm about to lose 200 points. I was like, yeah. Clicked yes, I won.
Well, that's a shame.
Isn't it Foxhound that always goes against you as well?
Like, that's a shame.
What devil's that?
I think
Spank
it's,
as well.
I think Mr. Foxhound goes against you the whole time as well, and he won like big payout on the.
Yeah, because there will be that one time something, Liquor Hallways that always does it.
Kyle Clev lost like 85k on the Super Bowl prediction in my stream as well. Yeah.
I think I lost 50, but I can't even bet because I'm a moderator.
No, you can. You can still bet.
If a different mod or the broadcaster settles it, you can.
Oh.
They changed it. They only changed that like semi recently. I don't think it was originally like that, but now if the broadcaster or a certain mod does it, and you can still put points on it.
I'm fairly bad for that, though. Like, I don't know if anyone else does that, but I'm proud of the points I have. Like, Shaz, you and Collie's stream, I think I have like 150k, and then Devil's stream is like 200k, and that. And whenever it comes to like a big, this could be 50-50. It's going to go either way. I'm like, oh man, my points. I'm not going to spend them, but I'm like, I can't do it. I have all these points.
Like,
I can't fucking.
Do you ever look
like
at your points?
To the channel, I reckon. It's like how much points you got. It's like, look, I've got like 400k points here. That's how much I'm always lurking and all that.
Yeah, it's
like every time Devo goes on, I'm like, bam, look, and I'll come and say hi when I know that when. Because heaps of times I go on people's streams, I say hi, then in the background, like when the kids are screaming something, and then I hear, oh hi Shaz, and like they're asking me a question, I can't hear shit. I'm like, oh no,
dude, I feel
so
that.
I just wait. I'm like, all right, everyone's quiet. Hey there, XYZ.
Yeah, but as soon as you do it, the house starts going nuts, right? Like it's just the way I feel like it always is. It's like I'll lurk in so many streams because I'm constantly like just up, down, up, down, up, down. And I'll come back and like, wait, did I miss something? Or like I remember that when actually Kali, when you were playing Tsushima, and I remember coming back and like, fucking Beardy just tell me. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, wait, what are we looking for? I'm like, what did I miss? I'm like, fuck. I'm like,
Yeah, or like I lurk in a lot of streams during work. As in I like, I'm back and forth, and I might get a call on Teams, and as soon as I finish the call will be like, what do you think about that, Dax? And I'm like, yeah, sounds good, yeah. Yeah, good idea. Yeah.
Dax is just like,
oh, you want me to do the yearly budget? I'm in.
Oh man, I'm never gonna live that down. Oh. So Shaz, you might have missed out on that, but I was on a very boring management call in work, and I had somebody's stream open, and I was just like this, and they're like, Dax, is that okay for you? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, so are you okay to do that? And I was like, yeah, no problem. And they said it to me. They were like, do you know what you just signed up for? And I was like, yeah, no, it's no problem. And then after the call, I actually called one of the guys who's in the call, who's my friend, and I was like, what did I just sign up for? And it was the fucking budget for the year for my basically the office and stuff. And I was like, oh my fucking god. It's the worst. But I was like, yeah, no problem. Do you know what you signed up for? Yeah, it's grand. Like, I'll do that, no problem.
And now your boss would be like, wow, great job on the budget. Actually, like, yeah, I totally wanted to do that.
I took it on the chin.
6 years.
I dealt with
it's
it.
fun. Don't actually do it again.
I'm learning plenty from it.
Oh shit. So Shaz, what got you into the whole game? I don't know if I missed this question already, but what got you into gaming? What was like your first
way back when I was like 5 years old?
Yeah, let's go back. Yeah, let's go back. What was
the first thing I remember is Alex Kidd in Miracle World. on Sega Master System. That's the earliest thing I remember. And I was saying on stream the other night, I don't even remember getting the Sega Mega Drive. It just like magically appeared in the house one day. I don't recall getting it. I was just that young. We also had an old computer, like an old IBM computer, and that had a few games on it. Like it had LHX, Flight Simulator, whatever it's called, and it had another game in there called Space Quest 4, and that game had the first the thing that ever scared me ever. Really? And there was like this alien that just looks at you and like screams when you interact with it, and then you get killed.
What?
Yeah, I'll find it on YouTube. It's like, just think I was 5 years old when I saw what I'm about to show you. SQ4. Yes, it's like it's like a 10-minute video, but it's the very first thing that happens.
That sounds like,
yeah, I'll post in the chat here. That was the first thing that ever scared me. Like, I actually ran out of my out of the room. Like the very first thing that happens in this.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that.
Yeah, so you interact with this guy here. He makes that horrific noise. Then this android comes down and kills you. And how do you comprehend that for a 5-year-old? And like I was like, oh, what's this guy doing? Click on him, and then he screams at you. It's like, yeah. So it was like that. My first fighting game was Mortal Kombat on Sega Master System, and I remember my parents were like, "We don't want you playing those violent games." And have you seen Mortal Kombat on Sega Master System?
Dude, you know,
it's like 2 frames per second.
How they actually there were real people, like the way they did that. Like I always thought it was just like you know, the graphics or whatever like that, but it was actually like filmed and
they really pulled the spine out of that man.
Yeah, they really ripped that man's spine out. No, but it was like, it's just like I kind of feel like an idiot for like not realizing over the years until like actually just recently being like, oh shit, like this is interesting the way they did that. Like the Mortal Kombat's anything back in the day. Like it was different.
So you can watch like the making of on YouTube now. They're really awesome. There's one video that goes for ages, and it's just like the guy playing Kung Lao just doing one roll over and over again. And it's like, punch a little higher,
Imagine that back in the day, like just like leaving work, being like, oh god, like Jesus.
They've done it perfectly though. Like in Mortal Kombat 2, it's like, and 3, it's like you wouldn't even tell that it was like shot the way it was.
No,
because other games when they do that, it's just so janky.
Yeah.
Like, you see the dodgy ripoffs, and it looks so bad. It's like, how do you guys get it so perfect? And you're like the first in the industry, or one of the first to do that. On top of that, when they made that, when Tobias and Ed Boon made that, they didn't even know it was going to be good. There's like, oh yeah, Midway want us to make a fighting game. All right. And, yeah. Like, they had like a little premise for it, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be like a side project for them. It was just like, oh yeah, we'll do this. You know, that's a bit of pocket change for the weekend. And they did it, and it came out amazing.
Look at it now.
And now look at it.
I mean,
It's huge.
Movies,
for it.
Fucking it's just one of the best fighting games ever. It's fucking great.
And Shaz, in relation to obviously your streaming career, let's call it that. When did you come across the Rad Crew, and how did you start to like mingle with Devo, Catego, Jill, everyone else?
It was like probably, I think, like I met Mango Punch first, and then the first person I ever met was Lucas. He was my first follower on Twitch.
Nice.
And it took me like 3 weeks to get anyone to come in. And then he came in and followed. I was like, oh, thanks for the follow. And I was like, oh, geez, okay, this person's now talking to me. Shit, what do I do? Hello, sir.
I love, actually, just to comment on that, I love looking at like when we had Devo on, and like everyone, like Kim, Rach, even Collie, when we do like the clips at the start, you know, your Twitch clips, stuff like that. I love looking back at the stuff, you know, years ago, and Shaz was sitting there like, hey guys, so today we're gonna play some the Resident Evil, and you know, like everyone it feels like everyone has just developed, as in like their confidence on stream has like shot through the roof compared to what they used to be.
I was thinking like now it's just like another day in the office, sort
of
thing,
exactly.
if you will. Like,
anyway, sorry. Continue about the Rad Crew. How did you come across the Rad Crew?
I met everyone. Yeah, so I've met like Lucas, then I met like Mango Punch, Like, cause Mega Punch was speedrunning RE2 at the same time as well, and so was Lucas was learning the speedrun it, and then eventually like Devo came in, then like Iceman came in, and then I think I met like Kat like a year later, and Jill and all that like a year later. Like then now we're the Red Crew team. So yeah, it just like slowly came together over time. But yeah, who else is in there? Like Commander Squishy, like I met Commander Squishy through Devo. But yeah, we all just slowly met each other. But it was weird, like, because I remember seeing Mango Punch before he followed. I was like, whoa, this guy's really cool. Look how confident he is and stuff. You know, and then then he comes to my channel, I'm like, oh, it's that Mango Punch guy. Fuck, hello, buddy. Good to see you.
Please stay.
Same as
Please
I
stay and
went
chat
back
with
when
me.
Devo was your mate Devo, and he came to my channel. I was like, damn, that guy's the shit, and he's he's coming into my channel. Fuck yeah. So that's just weird, and it just worked, I guess. Then I created like the Discord ages ago, and then Devo wanted to move his Discord into mine to make it one. Because like I don't know, but yeah, now we're just Red Crew.
Yeah, Collie, if you don't mind posting that link again, guys. If you're not following the Rad Crew Discord, highly recommend it. Extremely good community, very active in terms of just everything.
good.
That's the thing
Games,
I'll say, like,
music. It's cool, and
Porky
Get your
with the
daily
memes.
VB in.
yeah, I really like it. As in, it's not about one particular streamer. It's just about a group of people just posting shit. You
That's
know?
the thing I wanted to be. I just wanted to be people just talking games and TV shows. That's why I say like no self-promotion. Like the only thing I'll self-promote in there is my music. That's it. Because there's only like 3 of us in there promoting our music. And it's not even like, guys, check out my SoundCloud. It's not, that's like, hey guys, I just wrote this song. What do you think? That's all it is.
Every 5 minutes, the same person posting. Hey, look at this. Hey, look at this. Hey, look at this. Me.
Check
This
out
is
my
me. This is
mixtape.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Like
can
some
see
people
where
have
that
tried
goes.
posting
Yeah.
their streams like, oh, I'm going live in 5 minutes. I'm like, delete. And I'll message them saying, look, man, I don't even self-promote in here.
It's
No,
funny
only
actually.
Discord. I don't
Now that
even
you
do
said
it.
it, Shad, we had a self promotion.
Yeah, we've had this conversation.
We had a self promotion channel, and there was a few people that joined that were like, "Oh, hey guys, I can't wait to be part of this community." And every single message since then is just, "Hey, I'm going live. Hey, I'm going live.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going live." And you go to another server that they're also on, and it's literally a copy paste of the message that they post.
Yeah.
So we got rid of self promotion or just stream promotion stuff.
Yeah, because then that's your Discord would just turn into just people just plugging themselves. That's why I say
Yeah,
if you're
exactly.
gonna go in there,
You know
just
what? I never
chat
noticed
amongst
it.
people. Like,
I've never
there's-
noticed it before with the self promo thing, but like Dax brought it up, and it was like he's like, I don't want it to be like the same person like over and over again, like constantly just being like, I'm going live, like he was saying. And then like I'm in other people's discords, I'm noticing in their self promo, it's literally the same.
Yeah, it's the
person
same people that just do it
over
everywhere.
and over, and you're just like,
But like the thing is, I don't mind a promotion channel for like Tins&Gins. You know, it's a special thing once a week, or if you're doing a charity fundraiser or something special. But if you're just fucking playing Doom Eternal regularly, like just a normal stream, like I don't know, people should know your schedule, or they should be following you on Twitch and know from there. So
yeah, there's been heaps of good people like that as well. It's like they just be my chat heaps, and one day I get a recommended channel, and it's them. Like, what the fuck? So and so streams. Click in there, I
Yeah.
follow. Like, hey, Shaz, welcome in. I'm like, I didn't know you streamed. Awesome.
yeah, there's so many people that have been in my chat for like ages, like months.
just finding out recently.
And they're just like, hey, how's things? How's things? And you know, they're constantly there. And then one day I'm like, you know what? Let's take a look at it. And they have like 15,000 followers. You're like, what the fuck? And I remember somebody actually, I was like, whoa, you stream? And I didn't notice. And they're like, yeah, I don't exactly promote it. I was like, wow,
Yeah,
what a genuine person.
What a gentleman.
What a gentleman. I'm gonna follow.
I was talking about this like in the DMs with a couple of people earlier, because there was so I don't have that in my Discord or anything like that, any self promo and that, but somebody was like, oh, you know, I'm doing so and so and it's a charity stream, and I'm just like, how do I tell them to fuck off without me coming across as a cunt? And I was like, this is really like tough, but it's such a weird concept. Like you say, if you're in like a number of Discords and there's the same people in it, in the self promos, it's the same people posting their links, and they're obviously they just know that's their autopilot before a stream, or like at the start of a stream. It's just, oh, I need to just spam this in like 15 different Discords, and it's, if anything, that just like turns me away from following them. If anything, it's just like, if I want to go and check you out,
Yeah,
I'll do it in my own time.
It's
And
That's the thing. Yeah.
And like I know all the guys in. Yeah, and like you Shaz as well might know, like on my stream, there's quite a lot of panels below it, like listing people that I would recommend.
Yeah.
And somebody was whispering me like, oh, you know, how do you get into streaming and stuff? And I was being pleasant enough, and they're like, oh, how do you decide like who you support and who you don't support and that? And I was like, oh, just like, you know, if you've ever self-promoted my channel,
You know,
I'm never gonna
You'll
support
never
you.
make my wall.
And they're like, oh, and they're like, I've done that in your stream, haven't I? I'm like, yep. And I was just like the end of the conversation. I was just like, you're obviously fishing for me to like be like, guys, check him out or whatever. And I'm just like, never gonna happen in a month of Sundays, mate. Never gonna happen.
Collie, it's like I've said it loads of times, but I remember when me, Percy, and Beardy were doing a few episodes of Tins and Gins with just the three of us. There's some people that come into chat and they're like, "What do I need to do to get onto Tins and Gins?" Or, "Hey, you guys should have me on Tins and Gins." And I'm like,
it's awkward when you go in and like, for instance, there's someone who was like a member of the community, still is, comes in every so often.
Nah,
But
Beardy.
like, I'll
sorry.
go in and be like, "Oh, hey man, how's it going?" They're like, "Oh, dude, Tins, dude, get me on it." I'm like, oh, like, I gotta go, man.
Beardy would join their channel like, "Hey, my father just passed away," and they're like, "Oh, sorry about that. So about this Tins and Gins, you know."
So, dude, you really need to get me on Tins, and I'm like, dude, like, it don't work like that, man. Like,
We reach out to you.
I'm sorry, like, you know, like if you get picked, you get picked, but it's not even like getting picked. It's like we literally like it's a whole process. It's like people don't understand. It's not just like, we're gonna like picking a name off, like, my recommended, we're gonna go this guy right here. It's like we'll literally sit and be like, "Yo, what do you guys think of this person? Or think of this person?" You know, like it's a process. It's not just like we're just like picking someone out of the fucking list of names and like, "Hey, come on." You know, like there's something there. It's like we all want to bullshit with this person. Let's go. Let's get.
Like, I think we're all open for, like, Shaz, if you have somebody who you think would suit, if you sent it to us, we'd be like, okay, let's check this person out.
Yeah.
But if that person came into our chat and was like, "Hey, I think I'm suitable," then it's like, no, sorry, you're not suitable.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like that new meme going around. You're done. You're done. You're done.
so yeah, we're open to taking on everyone, but anyone that comes in and says, "Hey, I'm a perfect fit for it," it's just kind of like, yeah, are you really?
Imagine,
We had someone who did it.
We
I
do
think
have
for
an
like 3
email
weeks.
set up for that.
Yeah, we do. We do. And listen, and this goes for anyone in chat and everything. If you guys think like there's someone that'll fit in perfectly, or you think it was like someone who like you want to see on Tins, you could still email that to like the Tins and Gins email, and we'll check them out, and we'll make the decision on that.
Oh yeah,
But,
of course.
But
And if they're
dude,
shit,
like,
we will
come in,
never
man.
trust you again.
Yeah, exactly.
If
If they're shit, you're getting banned.
Yeah.
You will get banned. You will be timed out for an infinite amount of
For
time.
69,000 days.
Oh man, that's good shit. No, but like for real, like it's just like there was a dude. I remember there was a guy who came in, I think for like 3 weeks in a row, and was like, "Hey, when can I get on Tins or something like that?" I'm just like, you're just like you kind of like you're reading chat and just kind of like
Yeah, the amount of times that they said it in chat, and you're reading like every single message in chat you're reading out, and then you get to them and you just skip it. They're like, "Sorry, you skipped my message," and you're like, "Yeah, but
it's like blatantly obvious." And then next week they do the same thing, and you're like, "Oh god."
yeah." You're like, "So listen."
Like.
And that, it's just the way it is. Like,
you want to be a dick though, you know? Like, so it's like you kind of like you're like, "Oh fuck, like what do you do with this?" You know?
If TTS it, well, Daxter will maybe listen.
yeah. TTS with 5 bits left.
I've had people come in and be really nice to me in chat, like new people, like really overly nice. Like, "Oh, I love the stream, love what you're doing." It's like, you love me and you love what I'm doing, but you've been here for 5 minutes. And, like, the whole stream, they'll be really like pleasant. And then I go into Discord. There's a DM waiting for me. "All right, Shaz, what do I got to do to get on the Rad Crew team?" I'm like, "I don't even fucking know you.
Who are you, cunt?
I've never seen this man before in my life."
Have you got?
Just reply, "Oh, mate, you're in block."
Oh, and guess what? They will never show us my. I'll respond with like, "Hey, mate, I've only just met." Like pleasant, like, "Hey, mate, good to see you. Thanks for hanging out chat tonight. Whatever." Just then.
Thanks, buddy.
It's like, "Yeah, sorry, man, but we're not looking for any new team members. I'll never see him again." So it's like your entire like interaction in my stream for 4 hours tonight was just because you thought you're going to get into our team. And then what happens? You get into our team, and then what? Are you going to like just ghost me there again? Like,
Yeah,
or
like
was-
you already got what you wanted, so
It's
yeah.
like people asking for mod. Oh, that's like the worst
Oh,
shit
that's
ever.
so fucking cringy, dude. Like,
it's
what?
cringe when people
Collie,
ask
what do I
VIP
have
as
to do to
well.
get mod around here?
Umbra,
do
what do I
wanna-
have to do to get mod in your channel?
Why do people want to be mod so bad? They're like, I don't get it. Like,
Yeah.
what's mod? Like, what is it?
Yeah, but
He's
people,
not mod beardy. He doesn't want to be mod anymore.
you can tell that people who ask for mod are going to abuse it when they get it. You know.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, that's why it's like, wouldn't you rather just be a VIP? And on top of that, you've been here for a week, mate. Like, calm down.
No, people that come in like one day and they're like, so what?
Well,
what do I do
Shaz,
for
I've sent
mod?
like 6 messages. Come on, like what's
Yeah.
you know?
Our
Can I get an
favorite
update on this,
dinosaur's
please?
Velociraptor.
Get grabby.
We bought like good housekeeping. Come on.
Collie,
Until
how
that, it's like,
many
what?
mobs
Why
did
would
you
I
get?
want to be a mod on my channel?
Going nowhere.
Umbra, just one.
I can't believe I actually got asked that. Yeah, how many knobs did you have to polish to be a mod in here, Collie? I was like, yeah. And then
Oh,
my
my knees are
reply
pretty
was,
scuffed,
I just tried not to be an annoying little cunt. What do you mean? Well, you know, these things happen, mate.
Wait, did
That was
he
a- that
actually
was a
say
good-
that to you?
Yeah, and then he whispered me for about 3 hours after
Oh,
stream.
fucking
Oh,
I
hell.
just don't like people
Wait,
hating me, and I'm
who
like,
is
well, don't be a
this?
little cunt then. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, don't be like right. How to get mod in Dax's channel, right? When Dax is on pace, when he's speedrunning Doom Eternal, don't
Damn the
don't
shit out of him.
TTS saying, "Hey Dax, I hope you are having a good day. Today I washed my dog and I got promoted in work." I'm like, fucking cunt. Like, I don't
Dax, how
care.
much water should I drink a day? I'll drink like a liter. Oh, that's too much water for me.
Oh my God, you guys are going back here. I
Yeah.
remember this.
No, but no. To be fair,
Oh,
when
that
we
was
were
so
whispering,
funny.
I was talking about the
That was
TTS.
so
So like,
funny.
oh yeah, I think I did it once at a bad time, and I was like, fucking once.
No, you
like
don't.
it was
No, yeah,
fucking
no, you
once,
just- yeah,
once
no.
every 10 minutes.
No, the best is when you come in, you start shit the channel, and then go back to your channel and apologize to that channel's chat that doesn't follow you at all. That's I think one of
Dax,
the
I
best
see
things.
you're on good faith.
The best interactions
Can I
I think
ask
I've
you a
ever seen,
question?
Tally.
Work away, Umber.
Twitch is a fucking laugh. Like I love it.
Twitch is funny.
It gives me
You have,
life.
like, you're like, there's like your people, and then there's just like those fucking people. You know what I mean? Like,
So,
where
somebody
the
that
hell
somebody,
do you come in from society? And then there's just like everyone else. You know what I mean? It's fucking crazy.
So somebody asked the other day, oh, like, you know, what's the advice for streaming? And sometimes, depending on my mood, I'll just be like non-compliant. But I was actually decent. I was like, you know, do this, this, and this. Don't self-promo in chat, all that kind of stuff. They're like, oh, thanks very much. And then legit, like half an hour later, they're like, yeah, I might stream tomorrow. I just paused the game. I was like, listen, I fucking told you half an hour ago, cunt. Listen to me. You're obviously not listening to me. And then it turns out that they were quite young, so they got banned. So there we go. What a story. What a story.
That's a form of
A
something
cat
else.
soon.
Uh-oh.
So,
Yeah, they
okay,
come in.
so-
Oh, hey Dax, I hope you're having a
yeah.
good stream. Oh yeah, good. Yourself? Oh yeah, I'm just about to start stream here, so I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, go ahead and raid when you're done. When you're done this, go ahead and raid me over here. I'll be.
You're about
I'll be
to
streaming.
raid off.
Yeah. Starting story. I'm on my starting screen right now. Go ahead and send them my way.
Here, to be fair, partner streamers do that to other partner streamers, so it's not an affiliate thing. Dax, why are you staring into the camera? Stop it.
I'm
Don't
slowly
like
turning down batteries TTS because
okay.
as much as I appreciate
you did have
appreciate
TTS
the 69 bits.
That was very creepy. when you
Chambri,
pointed that out, so that Dax
umbrado,
like, that is-
umbrado.
Yeah, it's just like-
umbrado.
Just turn up. It's like umberado. Chicka cha. There we go. Adam, welcome in. Thanks so much for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Big shout out to Adam there, guys.
I hope Forbidden West is treating you well, Adam.
Yeah, Adam's probably streamed. Forbidden West has been out for 24 hours. Adam streamed it for 17 or something.
I've seen him. I've seen him fucking go live twice today, for God's sake.
He streamed it at midnight and then he streamed like from like lunchtime till now. GG's, Adam. Hope you're having
He's doing,
fun.
like, half
Yeah,
hour
Adam, I
power
hope you're
naps in
enjoying it.
between, then hop back on. He's gonna go and take a nap. He'll be back on in like half hour, guys. Don't worry about it.
I need to go to the toilet and get some water.
Work
Do you guys
away,
mind?
work away, Shaz.
Oh, absolutely.
No, Shaz, that's not good enough. All right, we need you to sit here.
Can Winter sit on the camera while you're away?
Man, imagine like he had left. Right, we're never getting Chaz back on. We told him not to leave, and he did. So like, you know.
Whoever recommended Chaz, you're in
Yeah.
the bad books.
I think it was Debo or
You're in the
Cat.
bin.
Fuck you. Like, this lad's useless. Like, nah, he's.
Kat, do you have a podcast now too?
Oh, Cat, wow.
Link.
Oh, Cat, what's it about? You go on, it's called like Tins and Grins. Cans and fans.
What is it? Fosters and I don't know.
Fosters and fucking shrimp on the Barbie or some shit.
Fosters and Ruse or something. I don't know. I don't know what to call it. I don't
It's
know
about
what
your
else
VB and Gee.
Nice. VB and
the cat cast.
Oh, God.
It's actually good.
VB and Gee is pretty good.
Forks and Ruse. Cats and Shats.
Cats and Shats. If we ever get an antro on Tins and Gins, it's called We
The
Blunts and
letterbox.
Cunts.
What is it called? What is it called?
Oh,
Blunts and Cunts. Or no, Bongs and Schlongs. I think somebody said that.
Bongs and Schlongs.
Bongs and Schlongs. It's a good one.
Bongs and
The
Schlongs.
cat and couch.
Whoa. Whoa. Easy, Rage.
Nan on Tins and Gins, Umbra. That would be like the fucking, I don't know. It would be the most
You
fucking
wouldn't be able to
scuffed.
see that. It would just be fucking smoke. Just constantly in front of the camera.
Just like Nanny, just like asks you how you're going and stuff, and then he's just like, I'm stoned as shit. I'm like, all right, man, cool.
Hey guys, wait, am I in the right chat? I'm fucked up right now.
Yeah, we'll ask an antro a question and then we'll talk for like 20 minutes and then he'll be like, yeah, I'm stoned. Yeah. I'm doing good though.
Just ask him his feelings about Aloy from Horizon, and he'll be good for a good chat.
He might get his cock out like. Hashtag Nan on Tins and Gins. Let's make this trending, Umbra. Let's do it. Let's get it going. Nandrol, I love you, man. I love you.
change,
Never
mate,
change, man. Absolute legend.
Elon Musk emote as well.
Anyway, speaking of getting stoned, Dax, you rode the lightning a couple days ago, no?
Yeah, last during Super Bowl, yeah, I got pretty
Good for you.
pretty good.
Go Bengals.
Yeah, we were cheering the Bengals. But yeah, I laughed at a microwave again. Man, my cousin's microwave, I know what it is when you put food in it and turn it on, it spins so quickly. It's just like, and when you're fucking high, that shit is fucking so funny. So funny.
Slow down.
So the best thing was I laughed for 30 seconds and then at the end of that 30 seconds was a hot pizza coming out of the microwave. Oh, it was perfect.
Pizza in the microwave?
No, it was just reheating.
Okay.
Still good though. Still really good. I ate so much fucking pizza. Microwave be speedrunning food cooking. Christina, it did a good fucking job, I'll tell you that.
The halftime show was really good. What's wrong with liking that halftime?
The halftime show was fucking great at the Super Bowl.
Like, I'm not massive into rap, but that was just like a punch in the face.
It's Snoop Dogg though. Snoop, come on, like the D-O-double-G. Hold on, we gotta put that on.
You got Snoop, you got Dre. 50 Cent coming out of the ceiling was like highly meme quality.
We get your
Mary J. Blige and then Kendrick. I was like, yeah, I guess you can fit Kendrick in there.
What's up? What do you want? What can I do for you?
And then it was basically to show millennials they were old. Well, they won that fight for sure.
motherfucker. I love this song, man.
You know, I just realized I sent a bunch of emails this week, and my name is still Beardy. I gotta set up a different account. I really do. Oh my god! I sent the work email too about changing my taxes, and they're probably like, "It was weird." You know what? It was weird. I thought it was weird the way she sent back, Corey. Send back the information like this. I'm like, okay. I'm like, why did she put like so much emphasis? I feel like on my name. Now I know why.
Yeah, you just need that second one, just like you need like government name Beardy. Just clicking between the two.
Yeah, listen, everyone knows.
To be fair, I have that, and I always forget.
Yeah,
every time I join it, he's like, it says Scott, and I'm like, oh, okay, give me a minute.
At this point, everyone knows my damn
Every
name.
week.
I'm pretty good at Collie, you're fairly good at like keeping your name hidden as well, and Percy's obviously fucking like nobody knows Percy's name. I don't think many
Maybe
people know
that's
my
really
name
His
as
true.
well.
name's Perception. What? What do you mean?
Even though I've said
It's
it, like,
the precipitation.
loads of
Yeah.
times.
But Shaz,
Precipitation,
Shaz, I was going to say, obviously,
procrastination.
Shaz is like an Australian of your actual name. Is like, I remember Devil was explaining it that, like, if you're, you know, like loads of names, you just add Z to the end of it. Or,
Yeah.
like, Gary will be Gaza, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is that like, is it just like, would people actually call you Shaz in real life, or is it kind of like your nickname and that's it?
They'll call me Shen, like Shan, like short for Shannon. Like, I'll say, "Oh, hey, Shen." Rarely have I ever been called Shaz, which is really weird.
Shazza?
Like,
No?
yeah. Shazza a few times, yeah. But I usually call Shazza if a lady's named Sharon. Like, hey, Shazza. Like,
Oh, okay. I see.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't know. Just wait.
I've
What?
heard. I knew a lad that I called Shan before, but that was because of his surname.
I think we know it's Shannon. Dax, you know it's Shannon,
like-
right?
The Black Shandy
Also,
boy.
Shannon.
Call me like an abbreviation of my last name, which I don't know. Some people know my last name. I did a little.
It's very
complimentary-
Croatian, right?
Yeah, it's Croatian. Yeah, I told people. I said if you can find me on Facebook. I said who can find me on Facebook. Two people found me within a minute.
Oh,
I
wow.
was like,
Fucking
how
hell.
the fuck did you even
What?
do that? I didn't even give out my last name. That's very scary that two people found me.
You're like, okay,
that.
ban.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know
Cool,
two people I
guys.
knew, like, anyway, like two other Australians, they found me like that. Maybe they already knew me. But I think they did know my last name, but it's like, do you know how to spell it though? And can you spell it correctly with your keyboard?
Well, is Facebook one of those things where you can like start typing in and it gives you like those recommended? You're like, oh, that picture looks
Yeah.
like so and so. Okay.
This reminds
Oh,
me
I
of a
know
little
something like
test
this.
I want to do. So I remember somebody shared a video yesterday on our Discord of people like trying to pronounce Irish names. So as a lot of people know, there's a lot of fucked up Irish names and their spelling and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But if you're Irish, you're just like, that's the way it is. But if you're not Irish, it's quite difficult to understand what the name is. So I'm gonna write a few here on my phone and see if Shaz, maybe Collie and Beardy are able
I'm gonna
to.
fuck it up. You already know I'm gonna fuck it up.
yeah.
How many times
So
how many
see
times
if
you take it to
see
get
if
me
they're
to
able to.
see what correctly.
Just while you're doing that,
I still
Dax,
didn't say it correctly.
Yeah.
what is
Oh,
that again? That Jess
Eva?
put up the photo, obviously, of her arriving in Scotland. So what was the word that's the same in Irish?
Oh, Falcha.
Vulture. Okay. So what does that mean? Welcome.
So
Welcome.
yeah, welcome. It means welcome in Irish as well. So this is our first name. Sorry, it's going to be backwards for stream, but the guys here can read it. So Beardy first. How would you
Yeah,
pronounce
come on.
this?
What are you doing this for? What are you Beardy first? Oh
Can you hear
god.
me? Show me.
I would say it's something like Italian. I would pronounce like Italian, like ciao me. You know what I mean?
Okay. Ciao, man.
Oh, yeah.
Collie, any idea?
I've no idea.
Oh,
It's
it's
gone
gone.
now. It's gone.
Oh, there it is. Sorry.
I'm gonna.
It'll be fucking Kieran or something nonsensical.
Yeah, it'll be like something
Close
simple.
enough.
Like it'll sound simple, but it's like what? No.
Shaz?
I'll type it out proper way for chat.
Cal me.
Cal me.
Cal May.
Okay, so this is Quiva.
Wait,
Quiva, yeah.
Get the fuck out of here! I seen Quiva's name. Don't you fucking
No,
dare.
she spells it Quava. It's like
Oh,
a pun.
Quiva.
There's
But
different
this is
spellings on
Quiva.
top of that.
How
So
the fuck is that Quiva?
it's just Irish, like.
It is Quifa.
Quifa.
Wait, I'll give you an easy one. So this is probably one that you all know already. So this one, this is an Irish name, but you probably all know how to pronounce it.
Seamus.
Seamus.
Yeah, Seamus. Okay.
But I would now normally I pronounce it Seamus.
All right,
Yeah.
but Seamus is the Irish for James, in case you don't know. So
really?
Devil, for
And
example,
John.
his name
And
Oscuelgo will be Seamus. This is another one here.
Wait, Dax.
This is a female name that I'm not sure you may have not heard it before. So Aoife.
Alfie.
Fuck.
Alpha?
Alpha.
Oif.
Alfa Romeo.
Oif.
Alpha Romeo.
Oif.
Yeah, altar god there
It
correctly.
sounds like when I stub my toe in the middle of the night. when
So
I go
this
back to
is
the
yeah, this
bathroom.
is Aoife. Is actually
we
the
got a
name of
few
my
winners.
ex.
Aoife?
My
Ding,
ex girlfriend's
ding,
name was
ding.
Aoife. But yeah, Aoife's an extremely common Irish name.
Oh God.
Alter, Rach, nice.
Golly, get the
Disithmia, close enough.
And this one, some of you may know. Sorry, my handwriting is
this
terrible.
one's actually kind of famous.
Yeah, this one's quite famous from an Irish actor.
Is it Sherry?
Fucking shit. No, fuck Sherry, man.
John Connery? Oh, wait, no, he's Scottish. Sorry.
Is her last name Ronan? Is
Yes,
it or something?
yes. How do you pronounce it?
I don't know how to say her first name.
Oh,
Yeah, so
Saoirse.
yeah. This is Saoirse.
Saoirse.
Saoirse, yeah.
You guys are ass backwards over there, huh?
And then the one that really fucks everyone. This is like
radiation in the North Sea, huh?
Or sees the other side of Ireland from Ireland. Shush.
this is gonna fuck everyone.
Is that not Neve or something?
Yeah, so this is Neve.
Name. I would pronounce that probably name.
Name. Actually, Shaz,
What's your name?
Is there
What's your
like obviously
name?
I'm showing like Irish names and that. Is there any like typical Australian names?
Yeah, Steve.
Steve? Is Steve Australian?
Steve's pretty common. Like when my dad
Lots of girls called Sheila, is there not? But
I've never met a woman actually named Sheila. I will call them Sheilas. But my dad, when he moved to Australia, his name is Slatko, and they wouldn't give him like back then. Like obviously, it used to be really racist here, and because his name was Slatko with his Croatian last name, they would not even like call him in for an interview. They wouldn't want anything to do with him. So he changed his name to Steve, and bam, he was getting jobs left, right.
Classic Steve.
And my
Classic
uncles,
Steve.
they all have very Croatian names, and as soon as they change them to typical stuff like Tom, bam, job. So that's pretty bad.
Yeah,
Obviously, it doesn't
pretty-
work like that now.
It was
but
like that. Same thing in New York, dude. When they were coming in, like if the Port Authority couldn't pronounce the last name, they would just make up whatever they thought it sounded like. There's like so many people have like who migrated to like America.
Yeah, if you
whose
get
last names are actually different from what they originally were because they were just like the Port Authority was like, yeah, okay, Mr. Johnson. You know what I mean? Like fuck nightmare last name. You know what I mean? Like it's fucked up.
yeah, Beardy, it's like during the famine.
now.
During the famine, Beardy, if you got one of these lads coming across to you, it would have been rejected straight away. This is Oisin.
Oisin.
Ushin.
I love Irish names. I must say, like,
Yeah, so
I obviously
I
don't have an
found the
Irish
drop
name
down when I got
myself.
the
Like,
vote.
my actual name isn't Irish. I have an Irish equivalent. And I'm pretty sure everyone here would have an Irish equivalent in their name.
Dax's name, I thought he was like of Asian descent.
Oh yeah, my surname is like very fucked up.
I'm like, what?
My
Like, you're
surname
Irish,
is the
what?
least sounding. It's like the most
Yeah.
Asian sounding name
I was
ever.
waiting for like a Mick or something like that. So there was just like,
Yeah,
was
I
like,
sound
wait, what?
very.
What's your name? That's good.
Yeah, Umbra. I don't know
Shaz,
if there's
I
an
got a
Umbra
question.
in Irish.
So if you got like is Sheila's like is something you just say or is it like a bad slang for women or is it like
No, it's just like, oh yeah, bunch of Sheilas over there at the pub. Like,
just like a bunch of girls? That's like pretty
Yeah.
much what it would be. Okay, all right.
or
So I didn't know if it was
basically,
like
it's like, oh,
I don't know
yeah,
if it was
son
like,
of-
hey, look at all these, like bitches over here
Oh,
or something.
yeah,
you know what I
no.
mean? Like something. Like, I don't know.
you
Birds.
probably say
Very
birds
good.
over here. We birds is probably the similar
Yeah.
slang.
Okay, yeah.
The bird
some
lassies.
nice birds at the pub tonight.
Actually,
Or,
yeah.
you know what I mean.
Actually, Shaz, give us
Female
some
bloke,
fucking
Sheila.
Australian slang here. Any unknown stuff? Obviously, we know the basics, but is there any kind of like stuff that we won't know?
I don't know. I think you guys might already know more, but there's not much. Go down to the pub and get smashed.
Smashed is a good one.
Smash
Yeah.
is an American thing too.
Go get
Yeah,
smashed.
Beardy, do you remember what we say in Ireland?
Oh, fuck.
It begins with an L.
Crack. Let's get on the
Oh.
crack tonight.
Langard,
like
Beardy, Langard.
Langard, yeah, we're absolutely Langard.
Getting fucking Langard,
yeah.
boy.
Getting shit faced is another
Shit
one.
faces.
Yeah, shit face, yeah.
Got that here as well,
Yeah,
yeah.
like everything from Australia feels just like borrowed from every other country.
Like, you have a few special like I until like I started like watching yourself. I'd never heard of. I'm not here to get to fuck spiders.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah, what
that's
is that?
stuck with
What
me
is-
for so long? I love it so much.
Yeah, I'm not here to fuck the spiders. Like,
What is that? Like what?
I don't know where it came from, but just one day everyone started saying it. We're at the pub I was working at. It's like, it's like, hey, what are you up to? Like a regular will come in, I'll say, hey, what are you up to tonight? And they're like, well, Shannon, I'm not here to fuck the spiders. I go, doing a VB this
Right,
And you're like looking at them like,
through.
no shit, like. What? What are you talking about?
That means give me a fucking VB.
Dude, that's honestly that's the one holding me back from Australia is this fucking spiders. I can't do it. I
Man,
can't
Jazz,
fucking
you
do it.
you like fucking smashed a spider on your desk one day, and you were like,
yeah, that
"Oh,
wood
hold on,
spider,
let me take a picture and put it up on the Discord." And I looked on the Discord, and this shit was like, I was like, "Is that your mouse or is it a fucking spider?" Like it
No,
was
dude, no.
It was like a baby wolf spider.
fucking
that,
huge,
dude.
cunt.
Oh yeah, those things are aggressive.
You guys say
they
like baby
will-
wolf spider,
they
but it's
will
like that
attack you,
fucking
so.
big. Like it's the size of my face. Like our spiders are like baby wolf spiders like that. I could smash that and be okay. If something
what I
like
mean, like-
this comes across me, I'm dead. I'm literally my heart would fucking explode. I would just drop. I can't do it.
If it was
I
any other
cannot
spider,
do
I
it.
would have left it. But because those things do get aggressive, like they can like if I'm here
Ugh,
playing on the
dude.
keyboard, it might see me as a threat. So I was like, yeah,
He's
I'm
about
just
to
gonna
bake
kill
my
it, like-
PB. Let's get him.
Yeah, they already picked my PB. Yeah, so if I was on PB,
It's actually a
I
Dax drone.
was just sitting here and it just fell off the roof onto my keyboard. It's like smack and ran under my monitor. I was like, oh no, that's not good. And then eventually got out. It was so fast. Like it was scary how fast it was. I was like, fuck, this thing is
Dude.
moving.
And
No.
Shaz,
like-
isn't it the huntsman spider that are huge, but they're like
Yeah.
friendly?
They're not
Fuck
friend-
that.
they're not. They're just neutral. Like they don't want anything to do with you.
Friendly. Walking by saying, all
territorial.
right, mate, how's it going?
Hey,
Put his hat
hey,
off.
Jeff.
Hello. How's the
Like
day?
you put it in their legs, like they
Oh.
do get to the size of dinner plates, but they're fine. Like,
Fuck.
but it's just
dude,
like when you
no.
first see them, like it just like makes your heart jump. It's like, oh fuck, like I wasn't expecting to see that. But usually you can just like knock them off the wall and they'll run outside into the bush. Like,
Fuck that, like. They're the
No,
cunts
fuck
that went.
that,
Just
dude.
be
Nah.
about a fucking flamethrower in Australia. I
I'm
think
the
Just
dude.
anything
I'm the
comes-
dude. I'm the dude that, like, if there's a spider in my house, I'm burning the fucking house to timbers. Like, I'm like, that's gone now. Fuck it. This place up in flames. It was electrical fire. I don't know what
You
to
can
do.
be said that in our house. We've got spiders that are like this big. I was like,
Nah.
that's it. We're moving out. I'm never living in this house because
When you can hear, if the spider like falls and you can hear it hit the ground, I'm out of there.
Fuck that.
oh, here we
dude.
go. Look at this big fucker.
I don't.
Oh,
want-
no. No.
No, I
Please
won't
don't.
post it. But yeah, this is one that was just absolutely, it's disgustingly big.
I
Like
can't
this
do
thing
it,
is
man.
easily the size of like a dinner plate. Like it's huge. I'm like,
But they're just like, hey, I'm
Dude,
just
if-
keeping
if
all the
you
flies
see-
out, you know yourself.
If you've seen the fucking spiders that like I've shit my pants over, you'd be like, "Oh, you're such a fucking pussy." Because like, dude, these little things like going to the crawl spaces, like back in the day, like in the corner and like their little web, and I'm like mentally like, "All right, come on, you got this. You just got to get in
Oh, but-
there, get past them, and we're good."
I'd be
Just
handed,
go
I'd be
ahead.
handed
I'm
in my
like, I can't.
notice. I'd be like, yeah, sorry, I can't do it, boys. Let's.
No, dude, like
Yeah, I'm the
no.
job's over.
I can't do spiders, man. They freak me out. I don't care how big, how small. I gotta get the misses. I'm
can't
like
trust 'em.
beans. I'm like beans. You gotta
My
take
God.
care of this. She's like, "Are you kidding me?" I'm
Gotta
like,
be
"You
same."
gotta do it. I can't do it. I'm like, I cannot do it. They freak me out, man. I can't
it's
do
probably
it.
the way they walk. I reckon. Like they got.
I
No,
don't know
it definitely
what it
is. It's
is.
yeah.
Dude, if I look at a picture, I'm like fucking crawl. I'm like, oh no.
I think that
nope.
the weird thing about spiders is that like they can be they're extremely fast, but they walk so slow. You know, they move so slowly, but you know if they need to move, they're fucking fast. I think that's
Yeah.
what makes them creepy. Like they're
I'm the
just
same
like
way, like,
really slowly
yeah.
moving.
I'm the same with the pictures and stuff. Like I don't know if in Australia or the States, if you get the Guinness World Record, like the book every year, and there's always like the pages that are like, you know, the weirdest insects and stuff. I would never
Yeah.
look at those pages. I was just reading through, and then it would
They
appear
don't
to be like,
exist. They don't exist. Yeah, they don't exist. If you don't look at it, they don't. La 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 la.
I fucking hated it. I remember one year I tore out the pages because I was like, I can't have these in this book.
Holly, do
I'm gonna
you,
wipe my ass with this one.
do you remember the year that they had like the real life size of like the what is it the bird eating Goliath?
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking tarantula, dude.
And they had like the double page spread.
Fuck
I remember it was just after buying the Guinness Book of World Records, and I get back into the car and it's like, yeah, I'm gonna read this on the way back home. And it was the like I didn't even go like first page and see what's on the index. I went like, boom, just open it straight up, and I seen the spider.
Fucking out the car window.
Starring, I got no problem. I pick up snakes. I pick up snakes. I pick up frogs. I pick up fucking snappers.
Lizards.
I pick up like everything. I just cannot fucking do spiders, man. Like, it's just like literally, like I literally back in the day, I used to live near the woods, and dude, I used to run over snakes all the time. The lawnmower. I was just like, even like before, like I pick up the lawnmower.
Lord,
and, like, a fucking snake right there, like,
the redemptions
like,
are
ready to
disabled during
strike. I was
Tins and
like,
Gins, so
and
I'll
I'm
give
just,
you your
like,
points back.
slap him on the back of the head and grab him real quick and just toss him into the woods again. You know what I mean? Like that's no problem. But a spider, nah, dude, I'm done. Like that's, I'm like, yep, nope, I'm good. I'm out. See you later.
Beardy's
Like,
Molotov in his own lawn. He's like,
dude, I would burn it. I'd be out there with a gas can in my hand, running around just whipping it with a lighter. Just, I can't do it. I cannot do it, man. They just make me crawl.
like even like the Spider and Hunt Showdown. Obviously, we played it together.
Dude.
Oh, it was like you guys are like, oh, Colin, you just keep an eye out, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that's perfectly fine by me because I'm not fucking going in there. Like, fuck that for a laugh.
I'm like, where you at, dude? I'm like, I'm out listening. I'm just gonna sit here and listen.
And Collie
Why
or
me?
Shaz, do spiders bother you at all?
Yeah, like
Obviously,
I find them
fucking not. He had a
freaky,
monster drop on him.
I said yes.
But yeah, like they freak me out, but I'm not like. It's just like gotta take care of this because all I think, if there's like a huntsman inside the house, I think, man, that's gonna crawl in on me while I'm sleeping, and I don't want to wake up to that. So
God,
if I can't
no.
shoo it outside, you get the Mortine out. But the thing is, you spray once with Mortine, and it's like psh, they're gone, and you don't know if you've killed it or not. But the biggest
Nah,
ones that I ever
worse.
dealt with was
You
back in-
got to hold a lighter in front of that Maltine before you spray it.
Come on, I don't want to wreck the curtains, man. Come on.
True that.
Dude, do you know there's a fact? What is it, the fact that you eat like 8 spiders a year? I
Oh
think?
no!
I think that's a lie.
Good protein. Good
Dude,
protein.
I don't know, man.
I think that's actually a
Them
lie.
gains.
I hope it is. I pray it's a lie.
That's
reckon
like
it's
one
a
of those
lie.
urban
Or I pray
myths
they're all
that,
going
like,
to
go
Bean's
around.
mouth
Probably
first.
only
And they
2.
mine.
But yeah, I was when I was still living with my parents. I was walking downstairs to my bedroom. I could hear like a weird thumping noise. I was like,
Oh,
"What the fuck is
dude,
that?"
No.
And
I don't
I
like this
got
going.
I got to like my bedroom and I looked down the hall. And I could still hear like a. I was like, what the fuck is that? And then so I walked down there and there's the fattest huntsman I've ever seen. It looked like a tarantula just running over the computer table,
Oh,
just going.
fuck that, man.
I was like, I was just there staring at it for like 5 minutes, running around going nuts. I was like, if I don't want to leave the room, because if I leave the room, guess what's going to happen? I'm going to lose it.
I don't know
Just
where it
staring
is.
at it, walking backwards to the laundry, like getting the Mortine, and just like keeping an eye on it the entire time. And I walked back, I sprayed it once, and it vanished. And I was like, fuck, and I'm sitting there for like 2 minutes, and eventually
Oh,
it came
fuck
out from underneath
no,
the table.
dude.
I just saw it. It was like hearing Chucky running. I was like, fuck, quickly sprayed it. And it's there like going,
Right.
it's like spraying.
When you can hear
And
the
it's like,
spider, when you can hear the spider
Jesus.
running, it's
That's
too
what I'm saying,
big.
like,
It's
is
too
that,
big.
Like, a
I'm sorry.
Normal,
Yeah,
like, is that like a normal like spider size for you? It's like there is no like small, like our spiders like are like, dude, they're like literally like,
Yeah, we get heaps of little ones like redbacks. Yeah.
but like I feel like
Yeah,
every
which
time I
is
see like a
also
spider
death.
video, they're like, oh, I got this house spider, and it's like a fucking huntsman dragging a frog up a fridge. I'm like,
Oh no, our
fuck
wasps
is that?
are drag
What the
hunters around. Have you seen those videos?
It's in a house.
Wait, a
technically.
wasps? What you say there?
Yeah, we have wasps that kill like huntsmans.
Legends.
It's fucking scary,
they're
man.
like,
So are-
like the
Are they wasps or hornets?
the murder hornets.
They might
like
be.
those fucking
we
things?
call them
Yeah,
wasps. Here we go. Like the ones here in Australia.
Ah, yes.
All right, let me try.
We
I'll
have
type in
cicada.
Australia.
We have cicada killers, which are like they're like about that big, and they'll like stab a cicada in the back and drag it underground. But they're like they're pretty big, but they don't mess with you. They just go after like larger insects to lay their eggs in.
Yeah, we have midgies here. They're really annoying. Apart from that,
They're like a
No,
little
it's a
gnats,
different
right?
type.
We get them. Yeah,
Oh,
no, they're
midges?
fucking-
Yeah, midges are annoying.
yeah,
about it.
we-
Yeah,
You
but
can't,
by
you
one
can't
of
even
them,
see
it's
them,
really
but they're pretty
addicted.
annoying. Shaz, what the fuck is
Okay, I
this?
think-
fucking see them when you cycle through a fucking cloud of them.
I'll have to introduce you guys to fucking green heads when
promoting.
you come over.
Nah, I'm just,
The
I'm gonna
love
close, I'm
green
gonna
heads.
close
Oh, I
that
wanna
down
see
real
this.
quick.
That's
Sorry,
so
lads.
awesome.
Oh, I
Sorry.
don't
Look
want
at
to
that
watch it.
thing.
Sorry.
It's so
You thought
bright
the
orange.
spiders were bad,
It's
huh?
so
So, what is it?
thick.
So in Australia, what is it? The brighter the bug, the more dangerous it is. Like I like to think. Like it's like Everything's like so like fluorescently colored. I feel like there too. It's like, hey, watch. I don't want to touch that because that might be dangerous. Like,
That's usually nature, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
Usually,
I think so.
usually the
Yeah.
more colorful something is, stay the fuck away from it.
Actually,
Oh,
Shaz,
The little
speak-
frogs and that do that, do they? Yeah.
speaking
I
a
think I
lot
do
about
like-
Australia,
I do
have
like
you been
bubble
outside Australia? Have you been traveling?
Yeah, I went to Hawaii for my honeymoon
Oh, lucky.
and went to New Mia for a cruise, which I hated.
Where
It
was
so
that?
New Mia?
Where's
Yeah,
New
It's
Mia?
it's like just north of New Zealand.
Okay.
Is,
Near
like,
Old
is that
Mia?
like Fiji Islands? Does that count as like them or?
Oh,
is
New
that-
New Mia or whatever it's called.
How'd you
I don't know
kick
exactly
Pierre
where-
Percy from the call?
Yeah, it's just east of the
Mia.
coast of Australian Island, and it's
Okay.
just it was a cruise, and I just discovered that I really don't like cruises. Cruises, fuck, it was boring, man. Like I was with my wife, and
Oh, really?
I hated it, man. Like I'm not
Wow.
a big drinker, and everyone's like,
You can just get smashed and get shit faced. It's fucking good. And I was
How
like,
many?
how
How
do you
many,
do
how many
that,
days
though?
were you out to sea? Like how long was it?
how long was it?
Like how
It
many
was-
days? Like were you in the ocean? Like you weren't able. to
Oh,
get off
it
the
was
boat?
like 2 days to the island, then like 2 days back.
That's probably what it was.
no,
then,
3
dude.
days. It was 3 days in the water. Yeah, so it was just,
Yeah.
I think it'd be better if I went with a bunch of friends. Like that would be cool. But
The thing is,
just
like,
me and my wife-
bro.
So like our cruises here, like the most time you're out to sea is like a day. Like you're out to sea
Oh,
for a
that's cool.
day, and then like you go to sleep, you wake up, you're at port. Like you're in port already. It's not like you're docking.
Yeah.
You have a couple hours, you wake up, you're in port, and then you have like the whole day, and then you go to sleep, you wake up in a new place. Like we haven't had like I think that's too long. That is too long out the fucking.
Yeah, I remember my
Yeah, yeah.
grandparents went on a cruise and it was like 7 days of like journey. And then they stayed at this one place for a day and then 7 days back. I was like, fuck
dude,
that,
no.
man.
Well, I mean, when you're older, I guess it's like
Time.
You know, you just have to sit back, relax, not really get into it. I think it depends on the size of the boat too. You know, they
Yeah.
actually offer a cruise that's 330 something days. It's like 78K to go on. It's 378
Who
days,
has-
and it goes over. Like it goes around the world. Like it's literally
Fucking
like.
hell.
Who has the
300
time and or money for that?
Would you not? Honestly, would you pass it up?
Probably,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, what, dude? If
way.
someone got this at all
180
except to
days
play,
on
go
the
ahead.
sea?
No, it's like 330. It's like 330 or something.
Fuck
like that. It's like
that.
not quite-
That's a,
It's like just under a year, but it's like, dude, it hits so many places, so many places. But
Yeah,
then
if it
again,
was
it's
something
probably
like
a day
one
here, a
day,
there.
you know, to move between each different area, then maybe, yeah, it would be good. And is there any places, Shaz, that you'd like to visit?
Yes, I want to go to New Zealand. I wouldn't mind going to England, but I don't know what I'll do there.
English people are there though. Why would you go?
Yeah,
there?
Todd.
down.
Is Todd in chat? Todd is there, like, fuck that.
Rich is there.
Yeah, Rich as well.
Where is he, Rich? Rich is too busy trying to be partner anyway. It's it's like it probably wouldn't be a good time.
Yeah, I don't know where I really want to go, but I know I want to go to New Zealand because my parents always like go for like little road trips from like the north to the south sort of
Oh,
thing, and
nice.
it's just like God, it's gorgeous, man. Like
It's a beautiful country.
they
yeah.
have just basic smartphones, and their photos look amazing. You know, like it's like fuck. Imagine what they'll be like in real life to see.
Yeah.
So yeah, New
go
Zealand.
visit like
100%.
the Hobbit holes and everything.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going to see because I like Lord of the Rings. Not a big fan of it, but I do like it, so that'll be interesting to see.
That was the thing with like traveling, dude. It's like, you see pictures of the place, you're like, wow, it's beautiful. But then when you like actually physically see it, you're like, holy shit, this is beautiful. Like,
Yeah.
wow.
I
Like,
heard
this is
Egypt is
beyond
the
my
opposite.
expectations.
Yeah, Egypt, you
I've
see the
seen, like,
pyramids, and then you actually realize that the pyramids are like 10 meters away from a fucking city.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
ridiculous close. Yeah.
Have you seen like the drone photos and there's just trash everywhere? Like the
Yeah.
place is trashed.
Yeah, it's a shame.
It's
you
like, yes,
can't, you
look at
can't
these
say that
historic
though, because they'll
monuments.
arrest you on site.
Trashed.
They'll arrest you if you spread
Don't talk shit about our
bad
country.
rumors about Egypt. Do you see that? There was a chick who went there and she was she said something. She was like something about it, and as she was getting on a plane, they arrested her.
That's why you
Heard
wait until
Heard you were
get
chatting
off the
shit,
plane.
bitch.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. And they're like your social media was flagged for saying like inappropriate or like bad things about Egypt, and they arrested her for it. I'm like, how the
Wow.
fuck does that
The
work? You
fuck?
can't state your opinion there like that. Like that's okay. All right.
So she wasn't allowed to say, "Wow, this place is trashed." Literally, I'm not saying
Yeah.
that place is trashed. I'm saying it's actually rubbish. There's human feces everywhere. That's it, ma'am. Get in the prison.
Yeah,
Like,
sorry. Guess who's getting buried in the pyramid? Guess who's going back to the pyramid?
here's your prison, mate.
Yeah,
King
yeah.
Tut.
And Shaz, how would you consider like Australia geographically? Would you consider like quite a beautiful country or just boring? Or
Yes. All the places here on the East Coast are amazing, man. Like, and there's so many good lookouts. Like, if you guys come in here and visit, like, where I live, like, my area, I couldn't show you everything in a weekend. Like, all the things I want to show off to you. Like, there's so much, like, just good road trips. Like, up north a bit, probably about a 40-minute drive north, there's this thing called the Sea Cliff Bridge. I'll get it up. You'll see it in car commercials everywhere. It's absolutely amazing. It's a great, like, you can go walking on it as well.
Yeah, I feel like Australia is definitely one of those places like you plan, like you knew, like I'm going to be there for a month.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm putting it in chat now.
for a while.
Oh, yeah, check out the Sea Cliff Bridge. It's so fun to drive on as well. It's never packed either. Like, it's just like
oh wow, that's
normal
cool.
traffic. Like, you'll see that in car ads everywhere. It's so amazing.
Oh, that's really nice.
Buy the new Renault Megane.
Yes, exactly. Buy the new Renault Megane and stuff. Or here's the new Nissan Altima or whatever.
And then, what is that? Is that like you said? That's north then?
That's like 40 minutes from where I live.
It's still East Coast though, right?
East Coast drive.
Yeah.
That's some.
Australia is a big fucking country.
Well, like
And
you
that's the
only
bad
got,
thing about
like, you got,
Australia.
what, New Zealand, you got Australia, and you got Tasmania too as well, right?
Oh, yeah, Tasmania is part of Australia. New Zealand
Yeah.
is not.
I got a buddy that's in Tasmania actually, and he's always
Yeah,
like, "When you coming? When you coming?" I'm like, "Ah, dude, you get rid of them fucking spiders, I'll be there."
Here's the thing, guys.
I'd love
I
to
haven't
visit
seen-
Australia.
Last time I saw a huntsman was when we were shooting that video last week down the bush.
Last
There
week,
was a
he
huge
says.
huntsman on the tree. It was like I was packing my bag up, putting my. It was like pitch black, by the way. The only thing we had light, it was literally the fires was the only thing that was like lighting shit up. And I was just packing away, and I was just like, "There's a huntsman on that tree," and I looked up, and it's just like probably from me to the coffee mug away, and it's just like,
no, dude.
I was just like, "That's a big boy."
He was just like, "Hey, how was the shoot?" You know,
Yeah, as Dax said, they're friendly. He was just like, just watching you pack up, mate. GG's. Good.
just looking out for you. Look, if
Yeah.
any fly comes down here, I'm gonna fuck him up. You know.
I couldn't. No, dude. No.
GG's.
Yeah, I just feel it looking at me. I was just like, "There's a spider on that tree, isn't there?" I looked over. I was like, "I'll just ignore it and just pack my stuff away." That was
I
the last time I
couldn't
saw a
do it.
huntsman, and
Yeah,
that was
I
because I was
wouldn't-
out in the middle of the bush. You know, like
I'd be in the fucking car, gone. Say my shit's still back there. Say, someone get that for me. Gone. I'd be as far as possible.
Actually,
No.
where we shot that, I couldn't even drive out because we had to go down this grass hill, and my car couldn't get back up it. I kept sliding out, so I was like, "Fuck! I'm gonna wait till the morning when it's like warmed up and I can actually get out of here."
Yeah.
But I had to like go back to the bottom of like the valley and like just fucking send it.
Yeah, run it.
And even then, like I slid out the top. I was like, "Oh fuck! Yeah!"
Freedom.
Yeah, I was so happy. I was like, "Fuck! It looks like I'm sleeping in the car tonight."
Yeah.
Oh, there was also horses there, so I was like, "Hope one of them doesn't kick the car or anything." Like I was already like, semi accept my fat. I was like, "Looks like I'm spending the night here. I'll get one of the boys to drive me back home. I'll come back and get the car tomorrow."
I would have my socks shoved in the fucking vents. Nope, nothing getting in this car. Nope.
I reckon if I went and searched my car right now, I reckon I'd find a huntsman. I remember once I
Fuck
found a
that,
huntsman
dude.
in the cold air intake when I was changing the filter out. Took the filter out and there's just a dead huntsman at the bottom. I was like, damn, that thing literally got sucked to death. Like when he's swinging
Yes.
against the bottom of the filter.
That's
What
how
a-
I
It
want to
would be
go.
like this, like, yeah,
What a life.
What a way to go.
Imagine that-
What a way to
imagine your way
go.
of dying is just like going,
He got
"Ah,
sucked to death.
Suck.
Die. Sucked to death. Sweet.
that's what she said. I'll beat you all to it.
Shaz, question from an Australian viewer. I don't know her name, but
Caterpillar, isn't it? Go on.
yeah, it's Cat. Does he brush his hair 100 times a day to keep it shiny and tangle free?
I did brush it before the stream, actually. I
Ooh,
did,
very
because I was
nice.
Like, when I woke up, I was like this. I was like, I had it tied back, but I was still woke up and it's just like,
Do you
fucked.
have
I
a
was like,
certain number like you do? Like, do you do like the, this many this side, this many
One,
this side type of
two,
thing?
three.
I don't know. Like I do. I just like I get the knots out, then I like go from the top, or like do one of these so it gets a bit of puff at the front. I don't know.
Oh, you gotta pop.
But
Make it
usually I
pop.
walk around and it's just like just tied back anyway, just so I can see.
You know what's
'Cause if I'm
crazy? It's
doing
like, honestly,
anything-
you pull your hair back, you look like a completely different. You look a little bit
Yeah, I was gonna say whenever
Yeah,
you
you
pulled
look
it
like a
back
different
earlier,
person
I was
when you
like,
pull it back.
whoa, he's like a different
Yeah.
person.
Where the hell Chaz go?
You see my nice hairline?
Yeah, I got that hairline too.
Yeah, Dax has the same one.
Yeah.
Somewhere there, look at that.
Like I can tell if someone's European from that hairline straight away. I'll be like, you're Serbian. They're like, how'd you know? I went your hairline. What do you know? Like I can work it out straight away. So yeah. Hey guys, Brad Shaz here.
He's a different guy.
I'm
Different
all
guy.
business Shaz, and then here's
Oh.
Bobby Shaz.
Before streaming,
Like, well, it's good.
during streaming.
yeah.
I was thinking of doing that as like a huge redemption. It's like, yeah, I'll get my hair cut and I'll cut it into a mullet. Oh, I
Fuck.
know, because then I gotta walk around with it. Fuck.
What's wrong with that?
See, Beardy. See, Beardy. I told you.
Nothing wrong with
It's
that.
frowned upon, Beardy.
It's
Such
not
an
It's
frowned
not frowned
American.
upon. Mullets are in fashion at the moment. Like every
See,
dickhead
everyone
in their
has a
dog has a
fucking mullet.
mullet at the moment.
Actually, speaking of which, if I was to think of a mullet, I think of Australia before I think of the
Yeah.
States.
I feel like every video I see of an Australian has a mullet in it.
Yeah,
Like
mullets
anything
are
that comes off
huge here at the
Instagram and
moment.
everything, it's like yeah.
The lead singer of the Chats, like that potent ginger hair and just has like that super strong mullet hanging out the back. Singing
Yeah.
the punk, the like
This like
Australian
start off
punk.
as just a meme, and then like Triple J, like the radio station near Triple J, I really hate. They're just
show
fucking idiots.
doggy.
I love their like a version.
Yeah, they have.
segment,
Oh, look
though.
who it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
like,
tell
they
you
have
what,
some really good people doing covers on there.
She
My
looks so
younger
happy
kid,
while she's getting scratched. She's like, oh yeah, that's it.
Look at her. Ah, yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Does she bark at you when you stop scratching?
Yeah.
That's
She
what my
shouts,
dog
she shouts at Gabby like constantly through the house.
Yeah, like she'll go up to me, she goes, like when Barker would be like that. Ooh. Like,
The proper boof. No, she screeches at you. She's one of those. She's like she's a pure mal, but there's definitely some weird husky tendencies.
the lads.
Yeah. Was that you? Is that them? Is that the boys? Beardy?
That's the boys. That's
Chat.
Dax with his sweet fucking
that's not the chats.
no.
Oh, me on the left-hand side, yeah.
That's when Dax had the fucking sweet
The mustache, yeah.
Oh yeah, we're great.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, Shaz. Before
Oh, the
Beardy came
chop.
over, I like this was everything here was growing out, so I shaved it just to have the mutton chops going into the mustache.
Oh, that was
Oh,
fucking sick.
nice.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. But
First time meeting Dax in person, and he comes shows up with the fucking chops into the stash. I was like, yes, this is gonna be a great week.
My day just got better.
And then
I wish I could grow a
fucking-
full on beard, but this is it. All I can get is like the moustache and a bit of a
You
goatee.
got a solid mustache, though, man. I tell you what, the
Yeah,
hardest
I
part
think
to grow
That's the
was
thing, I
like,
grew so well there,
that.
but everything else is just shit. And it's borderline nothing.
listen,
It's just like one strand,
if
one
I give you
strand.
the advice of this, remember, like you were saying in the beginning, where you're growing your hair out. There was that like awkward stage where you look like the Karen. Well, listen, same thing with growing the beard. There's an awkward stage where people throw change at you and go, "I hope it gets better." You know what I mean? I was like a full beard. I was like, I'm not like because I work in construction. So sometimes we work dirty, and then you have like a patchy beard, and people just, here you go, sir, get yourself something to eat. I'm like, I'm not homeless. It's fine. I choose to look this way. I promise. This is on purpose.
With my long hair, people either think I'm a surfer or a metalhead, and I'm a metalhead, but I'm into everything. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, oh, you must be a surfer. I'm like, why? Because you got long hair, and it's like, doesn't mean shit.
what the fuck?
I don't see a lot of surfers with long hair.
Maybe I'm
anymore.
homeless. Did you ever think
Yeah.
about that?
Nice stash, bro.
Nice.
Shaz, actually,
I don't know,
obviously, now that you're talking about metal and stuff, or you're a metalhead, do you want to share some of your top bands?
Yeah, like my favorite band of all time. I don't know who am I listening to lately. I'll just go for my Spotify because I'm always listening to different. Like I love the band Blackfield. I love Porcupine Tree. Lately, I've been listening to this band called King Woman, and I got into this other band lately called Hangman's Chair. And like, there's heaps of good local bands as well, like Isotopes, Justice for the Damned. Like, fuck, man, I listen to everything. Like, I love all types of music. When people are like, huh, I bet you don't like ultra brutal technical death metal. It's like, yes, I do like ultra. Like, you know, people try and like,
I sure do.
Yeah.
It's like,
Out
look, man,
genre
I'll
you.
listen to like fucking Kelly Clarkson, and then the next thing will be fucking Spawn of Possession. Like, I like a bit of everything.
Yeah.
And I wish I was like that from the start. Because back when I was like in my late teens, I only listened to brutal death metal because I thought that was the cool thing to do. And as soon as someone said they didn't like it, I'm like,
What a loser!
yeah, I used to be a fucking dumb cunt. No, definitely when I met Melissa. When I met my wife, she like showed me like Crystal Castles, like Pendulum, some electronic music, and then it just I
Pendulum's
got
good.
into different stuff, and it just slowly, just branched out, like and I started liking Nero stuff. It's like, yeah, you know what? This song isn't too bad. No, this is a good song. Nah, that's a pretty good melody, and then before I know it, it's not even my top death metal's not even my top genre anymore. So yeah. Sorry, there's a helicopter flying over my house really low at the moment.
Oh, can't
There's
hear
an
it.
airport just down the road, and it's just
We can't hear shit.
Yeah, I can't even hear it.
Oh no, yeah. No, it's always good to diversify when it comes to your music for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen to.
But yeah, I find it weird when people just like they'll dedicate their entire life to one genre. It's like, yep, I'm in the goth metal only. Like the guys that are like fully in the Cradle of Filth or something like that, and it's like they walk around like they're on stage of Cradle of Filth. It's like you do realize the members of that band don't even walk around like that outside
they're
of
like,
the
yeah,
outside of here.
outside of the concert, they're like in like polos. And
It's like
a
year ago, I never heard of like retrowave or things like that, and now like the Midnight and things like that are like my most listened to band of 2021.
Yeah.
Or synthwave and things like that.
Mhm.
Everything's good.
Do you ever feel like say you're after starting a new job and you're like trying to get to know your new coworkers and they go, oh, what music do you listen to? And you don't want to sound like a boring cunt, but it's like genuinely the honest answer is like, I listen to a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
So,
Yes,
like,
I just say
it's
that.
like
and
a
you're like,
general
sounds like
fucking-
such a
Yeah.
peacemaker, just.
I always say like I listen to everything except for like country and maybe rap.
But it's
Some
Well,
rap I
here's
listen
the
to.
thing: is your country like when you say country?
Yeah,
like,
when I
what-
think of when I say country, I mean like American country music.
Yeah, but there's like so many different. Here's the thing: there's country, there's pop country, there's country, and then there's like bluegrass, which is like real.
Yeah, there's a
fucking-
lot out there, I suppose.
Like,
Yeah.
bluegrass is like your question.
Yeah,
like,
Johnny Cash is
maybe,
country, I suppose, as well. And Johnny Cash
Johnny
is good.
Cash is, Johnny Cash is country.
Cash,
Which
yeah.
Johnny Cash actually got me in the blues. Listening to Johnny Cash put me like more into like blues music. I'd say like on that, dude, like broaden my horizons a little bit on that.
I actually was listening to System of a Down yesterday, and I was like, man, I would love to see System of a Down live.
Dude, supposedly their new concerts are doing real shit.
Oh, really?
They are
They're-
very shit. I was
Yeah.
so disappointed when I saw System of a Down live.
What's
It
like
was
48?
Oh, you
minutes
saw them,
long,
Chaz?
That's it.
Yep, at Soundwave 2013 or 2012, it was.
Ah,
I
that's
walked
just-
out. Like, that was
Really?
the final band for the festival. I walked out halfway, like less than halfway through. I walked out. I was just like,
Ah, that's such
"Wow,
a
man, they need
shame.
to get back
I
on
thought
the
it was
road."
just
It
a
was so-
recent. I thought it was just a
so
recent thing.
Shit, man.
It's just that
Like,
they're just going through the motions when they play now. I think.
That's
They just, like-
I think what him
Yeah, exactly.
and Surge
Fucking
and the
guitarist.
guitarist are fighting or something like that. And now they're just like they show up.
That's
get
why they
the
split
paycheck
up,
and
right?
leave or
Initially?
something.
Yeah, Serge and Darren,
Yeah.
they're like always at each other, not at each other's throats, but they're always in disagreement, like of what they should do with the bands.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's just, God, like you watch video footage of them from Big Day Out 2002. Holy fuck! Everyone in the band is on fire. They're constantly running around on stage and shit. It's a proper show, you know.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
being entertained. Now that's just like, yep, let's just go through the songs.
Yeah, the big
Yeah,
hits
yeah,
from each
gosh.
album. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's
And then they just fuck off. It's just
like, what are you
terrible. It's a shame.
doing? Like,
I think System were like one of the first metal bands I listened to back in the day. System
yeah,
and
same
Metallica.
as Matt and Slipknot.
Dude, Surge did he just did like a quick thing with Dave Grohl, and they did Holiday in Cambodia from the Dead Kennedys, and it was fucking fantastic. Like the dude's like it just shows like the talent of diversity. Like,
Surge is a really talented dude. For
Surge
sure.
is really
Super
good, yeah.
talented. Like they were just, I think they were at a party and there was like a drum kit and like a mic, and the dude was like, "All right," and like Dave Grohl just hops on the fucking drums and Surge goes and they just sing "Holiday in Cambodia." It was fucking fantastic. I'm like, holy shit, like this is great.
Mini Shaz. Look at him.
Does he look like me?
Yes. Yes.
No way.
All right, fuck me then. All right, that's fine.
It's okay. No one waits at Dax.
Yeah,
How
it's
about
true.
a bit of a salute?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bathroom while nobody's waving at me. It's fine.
He's
Fine.
gonna go have a cry. It's okay. He'll be all right. Oh man.
Good
Yeah,
job. You
when I
scared
was-
off Dax. We've been trying to do that for months.
Yeah.
I'll
Me and
tell you what's
Percy
bad.
had a
Like
super
before
plan.
System of a Down went on at that festival at Soundwave, Slipknot just played, and you know what type of show they put on.
Yeah.
And System of a Down came up. They didn't have any props. They had nothing. It was just System of a Down in the background, and it was horrendously boring.
Yeah.
I was like, they were playing some of my favorite songs, like from Toxicity, like Forest and ATWA and stuff, and I was like, this is so boring. What the hell's going on?
Yeah. That's a
I didn't know
shame,
what to
man.
think. I was like, wow, this is like my favorite band that I've been wanting to see since I was like 14 years old. I'm finally seeing them like 10 plus years later. And I was bored out of my skull. I was like, wow, this is bad. Let's go home. Like, I've been waiting all day for this. And it's like, hi, we're System of a Down. Yeah, like usually like, Darren would be doing funny stuff and yelling funny stuff out at the crowd. Nothing happened.
Yeah, the
That's a
first
As I
shame.
said, they got to get back on the blow and stuff. Like,
the first time me and Gabby went to London to see them because they were doing their like can't remember the name of the tour, but it was all about raising awareness of like the Armenian genocide and stuff. And
yeah.
so they only played like one show in the UK, so it was London, and that was really good. They were really really good for that. I seen them
nice.
a couple of years later at Download Festival headline, and they were like exactly the same. They were the closing act on the Sunday, and we left early. We were like, "Fuck it, let's just beat the traffic," because like they were just standing like exactly like you say, just going through like that. And even Sturge was standing there just with like the mic in the hand, just going like, you know, not moving about or anything like that. Literally just standing and half-arsed singing it. It was disappointing because like I'd seen them a lot better like a couple of years prior as well. It just kind of made it even more gutting, you know. Whereas if like I'd seen them multiple times and they were shit every time, that would be it. But it's the fact that I've seen them when I thought they were really good, and then
How far can you go with that though? You know what I mean? Like how far can you go doing that and just eventually just like, you know what, fuck it, like we're just done, or
It's-
just
it's interesting. Like Lawyer said about Iron Maiden in the chat there, and Maiden have been on the go for like however many years now. And I can't remember what album it was, but it was in the early 2000s. And when they played that album like tour, they played the album in full, and then they played a couple of the hits. And a lot of folk were like, you know, like journalists as well, were like, "Why are you only playing, you know, a couple of hits at the end for the encore and the album?" And they're like, "We've been doing this for 30 years. We need to make it interesting for us. We're really proud of this album. We're going to play this whole album, then we'll play a couple of the hits that we like to play." Like, and what Maiden do every like second tour is they tend to do like a throwback tour where they like have the old stage from whatever tour in like the 80s or whatever.
That's pretty cool.
And they do that every second year to have like a greatest hits tour. Whereas every new album, they tend to come out and play a tour, and it's like 75% of the songs are off the new album. And they're probably doing that to keep themselves interested in it, or that's how they justify it. Whereas like System are just like, there's no new music has came out for however many years now, and
when was their last album, dude? When was System's honestly last album? What was it, like 2008
2008 or something like that?
Was it that long? I was gonna say
No, Hit the Five was
2013.
their
It's been
last
longer
album.
than that.
Yeah.
Holy fuck,
But-
man!
Well,
Wow.
you'd
Yeah,
have to
that's,
try understand that from like the gigging prospect, because say like how many times have they played like the same solo over and over again? Take like,
exactly.
Metallica with like one.
Just think.
How
Yeah,
many
but it's
times
Slayer.
have they played a different version of that solo just to make things interesting?
But whose fault is that at the end of the day? You know what I mean? Like if you want to do something different, then you got to put out the new music.
and
right?
it's also quite a lot to probably to think about of System. Like when they were writing their music originally, it's very like a lot of it's angry and political.
Mhm.
And then they're how many like they're 15 years older now than they were then, and their
Yeah.
lives are all probably different. So
Yeah.
They probably
No,
just
like
don't
that,
have
but
the
maybe some of
passion
the shit
for
they
it.
were, the shit they were singing about is probably not even still going on, or
Yeah,
you know, it's like since
or
then passed and
they're
stuff like that. So
or they've just changed their mentality or whatever. Yeah,
that's
they've
true.
just
Yeah.
so they were passionate about it when they were younger, and now they're just like, oh well, this is the record that sold as many, so we'll just play this for them and go through the motions.
They got
Um,
complacent. That's the thing. Like they just had,
Yeah.
like they got like cash flow with those first 4 albums or 5
Yeah.
albums, if you include Steelers album, and it's just like, yep, we're still
Steelers
making
album
bank with
was
that.
Fucking fantastic, man. How good was that? Shaz, real quick before this question goes away, McGunner wants to know, since you're the metal guy, have you heard the new Immolation that dropped today?
No, I've not heard the. I've only got one Immolation album. Which one is it? I've only ever heard one of them. I don't know the name of it, but I know it's got like a church in the front. Yeah, I haven't heard much Immolation. Is the name of the
I guess they
album.
dropped a new song today or new album today.
What's that? Acts of God? Is that the new one? I can see it here. Yeah, they're all right. I haven't heard much of Immolation though.
Springsteen.
what's the-
Springsteen does
Yeah.
do fucking.
Is that
really
it?
good.
No, that would be it.
Angela,
Oh, shit.
welcome in.
Angela,
God.
what's going
They
on,
released
Angela?
Andrew, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, everyone.
Cheers.
Apex. Angela, any wins today? Guys, we're Tins&Gins as usual. Oh, shit. There she is coming in. Angela, thank you very much for the resub.
That's sub alert.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Bags, beautiful editing.
One in every 100 resubs, I think, a
Yeah.
video appears.
That's
So
right.
ridiculous. Well done, Angela.
But yeah, Angela, anyone from Angela's stream that just came in, Tins&Gins as per usual, and we have lovely Rad Shaz from Australia joining us today
Yes.
for an old chat. So thank you very much for the raid, Angela.
I fuck what was I saying? That's right. Yeah, I've only got Unholy Cult. That's the only album I've heard from Immolation. That's it. I bought that randomly at the shop because it had a Death Metal logo on it, and I was like, "Oh, that must be good."
Oh, I can't read
This
can't read
looks
this.
good.
Yeah,
This
I
looks
can't
like
read
it
the name of
sounds
this band.
great.
That must be metal as fuck.
I'd be like, "Whoa, look at all this! Look at all the fawns on that logo." Fuck yeah!
I'll
That's how I
take
discovered
two.
Immolation. Death Metal logo, so I bought it. It is a car. Wait a sec, guys. Hold a sec.
Work away.
You think? Angela, don't matter. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
He's a good man. Oh, Angela, it doesn't matter on the raiders. Honestly, it doesn't matter about the number. The fact is that you raided, and that's the main thing. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, bruv.
Is there a fucking echo in here?
Wait, did I say that? What?
No, Beardy said it.
What are you, fucking
Um,
parrot? No, just-
Actually, guys, for anyone that's in here from Shaz's stream, Collie, if you don't mind giving the rounds of shout outs to everyone in here. Guys, if you don't mind,
Everyone
obviously,
in here?
people who are from our community, the Peach Gang, please give Rad Shaz a follow along with the Rad crew. Great Discord server, great community. Beardy was streaming quite regularly, but he's kind of dropping off now that he's back doing stuff.
Dude, it's hard.
Oh, you mean in for?
man.
Oh, okay.
I just took over a monster fucking job.
Beardy, why
I'm
you,
trying to
Collie,
do
why are you
that.
shouting me out? What the fuck?
Because
man?
you said
Dude,
shout
you said shout
Yeah,
everybody
but all these
out,
people are
dude.
fucking
Yeah,
watching me like,
It's every
Um,
time. Every
guys,
time.
Percy.
I have to get a schedule. I have to get a schedule. I
Mr. The
will.
Perception has his new PC that he's working on right now.
Yes.
So expect some big fucking streams from this man in the future. I cannot
Let's
wait.
go.
Big things coming.
Go, dude. Yeah.
Collie,
My,
shout yourself out. I know you hate doing it, but please
I'll
do it.
I'll get you, Collie. Don't worry. You won't have to shout yourself out. I got you.
Guys, Collie, our newest member of the official team of Tins&Gins, and obviously Shaz, as I said as well. Thanks for joining us today, Shaz.
There's gonna be a lot of Forbidden West. A lot of Forbidden
Oh,
West.
man.
content.
Gonna
That's 22. That's
milk that
2022
content.
sorted.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I'm gonna
Jay,
go full Kim, as they call it.
You want to say so? Look, you have like a pretty broad spectrum. I feel like here you have Collie with the Forbidden West, really doing good with that. That's going to be like nice. He gets very involved. A lot of side quest action on that. Perception does a
I
great.
keep me
Yakuza.
guessing.
Great Yakuza fucking go once a
Yeah,
week.
Yakuza
Really
streams
nice.
are
Or maybe a little bit of Resident Evil fucking speed run in there. You know what I mean? Dax. Dax is like the bastard child. We just keep in the closet, let him out every so often with some golf or something. You know what I mean? So
Man, the golf streams are fucking class. I love the golf streams.
with
Homunculus
golf.
Bunker
Doom,
wants to
he wants to
want
get
you.
back into Doom Eternal. You know what I mean? A little bit of dabble in that.
Bit of Ace,
Rust.
maybe
Rust
Ace,
thing.
maybe
Yeah,
Ace, maybe
Evades? What?
bit of Ace, Umbra,
And then
maybe.
we got some, and then we got Elden Ring coming up, so that's gonna be a whole new thing.
Man, I'm gonna milk the
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
out of Elden
And
Ring.
if
I
you-
can't
and If you
wait.
want to see some like absolute shit Tarkov play, I'm your fucking guy. The absolute trash Tarkov entertainment. That's me right here.
And if you want to
Or
see
if you wanna
world
see
class,
some,
Resident
Hunt
Evil.
Showdown play on the PS5.
Oh, yeah.
there as well.
No, I'm off of Hunt Showdown. I'm
That
so
analog
off of
stick.
fucking Hunt Showdown.
Any of you guys
Yeah.
gonna stream Elden Ring on day one?
I think Dax was gonna.
Dax
go
is going to be, yeah. I think Dax is
I'll
planning
be there
early
for that.
doors, yeah.
Which
I don't care
Elden
about
Ring?
spoilers or anything, so I'd love to. Because I probably won't have it when it first comes out. I'll probably wait like a week and I'll go buy it.
Yeah, I'm planning on playing it
Yeah.
on Friday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so it comes out on the 24th, isn't it?
25th.
Yes.
Fifth, it's Friday. It's
Or
Friday.
25th is the Friday.
Friday the 25th. Yeah. So I'm gonna start
yeah,
into that.
I'll-
As
no.
I have the day
I'm
off of
gonna
work,
fucking-
so I'm hoping to stream it all day.
And Dax and I might finish Resident Evil 5 sometime this
Fucking
year.
fine. We gotta get some last boss fight, like, you guys
We're
wanna
probably
have
have to
the
start
last
again,
boss fight for,
Percy.
Like 2
Fuck's
years now, Jesus.
Yeah. Shaz, we couldn't finish Resident Evil 5 because
Oh,
Percy's PC could not handle the 2 FPS fucking
It was fucking
quick
great.
time
Well,
events.
actually, just
It was
before he enters that
fucking
in,
great.
I got a brand new PC and
No,
I said it to.
you,
I
you
did.
got, like,
I got a
certain
brand new
brand
PC.
Things,
The
kind of.
specs don't matter, Beardy. It was
Okay,
a brand new
alright.
PC. Specs don't matter. It was a brand new
It was a
PC. And I said it to Dax in a stream. Hey, yeah, me and you should probably finish off this.
It was a-
And the fucker ignored me.
It was a brand
And
new
then-
Core
Listen,
i.5, you know,
if it
just
makes you feel any
fucking.
better, if it makes you feel any better, I'm still waiting for my BRB video help from.
Beardy, I
Fuck,
did
I
a,
wanna
I
say
did a
2019.
Leorn, Beardy, I did a Leorn board tutorial. Just go back and
I want the Leorn
go back
board.
and watch
That's
it.
too
Go back and watch
advanced
it.
for
Fuck
me.
off.
It's too advanced for me, the Leorn board.
Too
Shaz,
advanced. Too
see
advanced.
what-
Dax,
see what
take
he thinks of Shaz?
Dax, take it over. Shaz, there's something I got to show you, Leorn board. You'll benefit from that severely. And with
Yeah,
your
but
with
you
your
won't
commands
go back
for
and
doing like
watch
give
it, yeah.
Shaz a blue herb and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, you have to do the blue herb manually, don't
Yeah.
you?
I can.
Yeah, I do
Shaz,
that
I can
yours
fix that.
manually.
I
yeah.
can fix
I'm
that
gonna
for
do
you.
what Dax does and have it so it just does it automatically.
Yeah, I'll send you on. I'll send you on shit.
Don't worry, he'll take care of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna work out
Don't
how to
fucking
do
leave me in
that
the
just so it
fucking
makes it a
dark.
little easier for me.
Old new PC.
Guys, we just hit the 3 hours on the stream, so we're probably gonna finish up here.
I just
Um,
saw that. We've been talking for 3 hours.
Yeah,
yeah.
it goes
Holy
past
crap.
quickly.
Yeah. it
So
goes by
Shaz, your
really
day
quick.
is starting. Gotta go
Plans,
do
yes.
stuff.
Lunchtime. To go get some
Lunchtime,
lunch.
get
I'm
some
gonna work
food.
out. I'll see.
Oh,
I
nice.
cook something for the family, and then well, I'm cooking the pre-workout. Will be going for my body.
Oh
And then I'll
man!
come out here and get on my bike, Mike. Get on the
Can we-
bike and then do some weights.
For anyone who has Shaz's
you're not streaming-
Shaz's
you're not gonna stream today at
emotes,
all, or the
please,
rest of the day, or-
please in chat.
Am I streaming today?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, not at all.
No.
Okay.
Beautiful.
We
Something like
got.
that.
Do we got we got a strong in there?
Yeah, get your strongs in chat.
Get your strongs.
Get your strongs out. Unbelievably jacked.
Workout stream. We get some Shaz on the bike. I'll just do your face up close, just going.
You could actually, I could actually stream that from here. Like,
There you go.
Easy stuff. Easy
We
stuff.
want that face cam though. We want that like
you want to see the sweat dripping off my nose.
Yeah, yeah, that's the stuff. That's the stuff.
'Cause I'll probably smash that for like 40 minutes. Like, and I'm just like disgustingly like just dripping with sweat. Like my shirt is like soaked. And then I'll do weights for like 20 minutes.
Rip it off.
And then head
You
out to
couldn't,
the
it's
yard
too
and fight a
moist.
huntsman.
You want to see these cats, huh?
So while we're finishing up here, guys, we're going to listen to one of Shaz's his latest cover, of Silent Hill 2, which I absolutely love. I've listened to a ridiculous amount of time, but we're going to finish up the stream with that while we go and raid a very familiar streamer of the channel, Lucy Lover.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
Oh,
so we're gonna. What's our Collie? A bit of a raid message relating to Shaz.
Poor Collie. Collie, do this. Collie, do
while you're
that.
thinking that up,
Unbelievable.
Well,
Shaz,
Beardy, you won't fucking do it, will you?
I got
You're
one
right, damn straight I
final
won't.
question for you.
Beardy's like, damn
Make
right, I
Collie
won't
do it. Why the
fucking do
fuck
that.
am I
Cheers.
doing it? Make Collie do
Get
it.
shazzed on. Oh, yuck.
Get Shaz on.
Shaz on.
Jesus
Right,
Christ.
Shaz,
Get Shaz from Tins and Gins.
final question.
That sounds bad.
Would you, Shaz, would you rather eat a baby goat or a matter baby?
What, sorry? A baby
Wait.
goat or
Or a matter baby?
a macro baby?
A matter baby.
A matter baby. What's that?
Not much sugar. How about you?
He didn't say it correctly. He didn't say it. You're supposed to say Shaz. You're supposed to say what's You're supposed to Shaz.
Matter baby.
Yeah, you're supposed to go. What's the matter, baby? And Percy goes, not much. How about you? Oh, fucking damn.
Percy, are you on the Tully? Are you on the Tully tonight?
No. I'm on.
That's like the whole Sarkon thing.
Plain
Oh,
old Jim.
baby.
Thank you, Collie.
We were so close.
Thanks for ruining the joke. Cat, there was no fucking joke. Nobody would have understood
The
it.
only joke here is Percy, all right?
Thank you, Collie, guys. That's going to be our raid message. If you don't have the emote, please use your channel points that you've earned throughout the stream to unlock it. And
Percy, I normally back you to the hilt, but that was bad. Like
that was terrible.
Yeah, you haven't. Obviously, you guys haven't heard the fucking pink joke. Then if you thought that was
No.
bad.
Let's end
Jesus.
stream here now. Let's end your stream here real quick.
No, actually, that was pretty. I got one of the lads in work with that last week, and I got high fives all around. So I know
No.
that
Right. Let's now that the Bloodhound gang is finished up, let's get Shaz's cover going here. And before we do this, Shaz, thank you so much for joining
Thank you, Iron.
ourselves.
For having me. It's been very
Yeah,
fun.
thanks, Shaz. It was class. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
so
Cheers.
Yeah,
flew by
Shaz,
in.
dude.
Yeah.
Greatly appreciate you coming in, brother.
I'll have the last drop my coffee.
And Shaz is only starting his day, so Shaz, I hope you
like that clammy cold coffee. Ugh.
hope you have a good one. So we're going to listen to one of Shaz's covers, guys. If you don't mind, please give Shaz a follow on Twitch and his YouTube channel. Much appreciated from all of ourselves. And yeah, we'll who's our next stream? Probably Collie tomorrow. Continuing with Horizon Forbidden West. And who knows, Percy might be live tomorrow. We'll see.
Yeah, if Percy gets our PC, yeah, right. I think
it'll be an evening one. There's some wrestling that's got to be watched.
Oh, I think I'm gonna pop on tomorrow as well for a little bit. The
No
missions got off
self-promo.
from-
Beardy.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Beardy,
Sorry,
stop self-promoing,
sorry.
please. Thank you.
Sorry.
Yeah, post it in the self-promo section of Discord.
I'm gonna continue. I'm actually gonna continue my my journey on trying to get Toxic to stream.
God.
a little Tarkov. With
You were
me
streaming
as well,
earlier?
so- I know. I seen that for a little bit. Yeah, he finished Doom up and then hopped on Tarky.
He said the Dark Lord was a cool boss.
Oh, fuck
Yeah,
off. He is,
did.
yeah.
He did.
Toxic,
did.
get the fuck out of here, you dumb cunt. He's fucking the most boring shit ever. But guys, I'm gonna say this for myself anyway. I'm probably gonna be hanging out in Discord, our Discord server for the next maybe 30 minutes.
Season 2, episode 2.
I gotta sleep, Beardy.
Everyone's just fucking giving up.
So
right
if
now.
anyone wants to pop into the Discord and hang out for a few minutes and say hello and stuff like that, I'll be in there. Otherwise,
Don't do it.
or apart from that, I will talk to you guys later. And Shaz, once again, thank you.
Thanks for having me. Catch you later.
Thank you guys.
Thank you,
Take it easy, everyone.
Adios.
Yeah.